test, and the test says I'm the best. Who's the best? I'm the best. That's the way it goes. If you want to know, then you gotta get it shown. You're welcome. Well, I'll tell you, if I had a penis for every leg that I had, I would have exactly 2 penises. And is it penis or is it peni? I'm not sure.
no soda siang manggat bumpelebru wahu juina dan dero mantai gemis nature makbidat juhulo soipen put barabai hudan dewen kahulo jog United States of America jauh tutuni nahe kuman de ugalute itu mulat yokwek oil ma pum pum pe Pazudun nati jinawajun kanta penatan kadulag wahu juinat bendero kumantai lecap tay mengenai natana uday lecap tay mengenai natana uday dan menuhan sebenar hutu nahulo dan pambayla tanah seguro na ipuengi tiulos time tetapan nesolololo ayo tanah seguro no ipuengi usen Tependanya todus man magel tulan noche
Good evening, folks, and welcome to a special Tuesday night edition of the Tan Holding Saipan Baseball League Game of the Week. I'm here, you're here, we're all here. Hey, I'm Brad Rosala. I am your play-by-play man tonight, and with me is the coolest man in this press box right now. You can tell his future's so bright, he's got to wear his shades. Mario Valentino. Mario, how you doing tonight?
Doing great, thanks, Brad. I guess we're in for a dandy of a dilly tonight. You got two excited teams to play ball tonight on Tuesday night.
And we're not usually out here on a Tuesday. That makes this a little bit more exciting for us, for sure. But
absolutely.
It ratchets up the pressure for these two teams. You got a couple of teams going in different directions. You've got the Survivors, who are at 1-5 on this season. On the other hand, you've got the Doom Tenorio-led Natives at 4-3, trying to figure themselves out. They've got a really strong team. They're just a little bit above 500, trying to create some separation.
Yeah, you know, I spoke to the skipper before the game, and he was telling me one of the things they want to work on tonight is just some of the fundamentals. They're just probably 2 to 3 degrees off from putting this thing together and turn the season around.
All right, we're going to go down to the field because the game is starting. We got our starting pitcher on the mound right now. Hold on, we're going to tell you all about it in a sec. Here comes the first pitch. And that one's
First
called a
outside
strike.
corner, Phoenix with the
On the
first
mound
strike.
right now
One
is
strike on
MJ
batter.
Sakisat with a
Marks.
first pitch strike. By the way,
Yeehaw.
calling balls and strikes, that is going to be Hector Ephraim behind the plate. Here comes pitch number 2. Oh, outside, 1-1.
Outside, 1 ball, 1 strike on the batter.
But a nice little surprise out here on the field, playing or calling all the bases. There is Tony Sator making his return to the ballpark. Let's go back to the mound for MJ. See what he's got for pitch number 3. Ooh, it's a little chopper, gonna be foul. 1-2. And our first batter right now is the catcher for the Survivors. That's Mox Iekar, your leadoff man. He's going to be followed by JT Taekwinko and Austin Hookah.
1 ball, 2 strikes
Right
on the
now,
batter.
dealing some pitches is our man MJ Sakisat with the weirdest little pause in that windup. That's going to be a chopper foul.
Foul ball.
Still stay 1-2.
Yeah, you got to stay patient when a guy has a little hitch in that throw there, you know.
Well, it looked like he was yawning and then forgot what he was doing, and he's like, oh yeah, I got a pitch. All right, well, he's got the sign. He's got what he likes already from Austin Benavente. Oh, it's a pitch coming right back to
Ball
us.
back on the batter, please.
Gonna
Thank
stay
you.
1-2.
You know, he's really just working the plate right now. I haven't seen him throw anything too wild other than a one high pitch the batter chased, but I think he's having a good at bat too.
Well, Mox, he definitely wants to get the Survivors started off right again. They're only 1-5 on the season right now. They're trying to
survive.
they are. Well, that one had some
That's a
motion.
shot,
But Mox
the
got a piece of it
shortstopper.
and running
And
backward
Cam
is your
Talai
shortstop,
tracks that
Cameron
ball down.
Talai.
In time
Great
for the
catch by
fly
him,
6.
drifting back for it.
1 down.
Not an easy play either. He was a little bit in the sunshine, then drifted into the shade, so
On deck, the
could have played
shortstopper,
havoc on that play.
Austin Hogan in the
Well,
hole.
that's going to bring up your second batter, center fielder JT Taekwinko. Taekwinko, we were watching him a few weeks back.
1 down.
This kid's got a rocket arm.
Really does. I mean, he's just got a cannon. So hopefully we'll see him challenged.
And he's got hair Crystal Gale would be jealous of. Here comes the pitch. Woo, a little chin music.
Let's see.
It's going to be 1-0.
Inside. 1 ball in the
I
batter.
like how he just stood there. It was pretty neat.
Yeah.
Didn't even move.
All right. Well, let's see what we got. See, look at that long pause in that windup. It's not even a windup, it's a yawned up. Oh, that one's going to be high, 2-0.
He's wearing the old Ricky Vaughn number out there, 99.
Wow thing.
Yeah. He could be channeling some of that.
All right, well, let's see what he's got. Here comes the pitch. Big windup. Swing and a miss.
That was a beauty.
That's going to be 2-1.
Right down Main Street there.
2 balls and 1 strike.
We got some folks, even on a Tuesday night, we got some folks out there in right field. Good to see you out there. Got some folks out there in center field, too, watching from the expensive seats. Ooh, he's going to call that one 2-2. Hector liked that one.
Yeah, he's consistent with that call, too. First batter had that one, same pitch.
Yep, outside. It looks like it, from this angle, it doesn't look like it's good. But look at the way the catcher, Austin's leaning over there. Oh, that one's fouled back right toward us.
That was a little excuse me swing there, huh?
Yeah. Could have let that one go for a ball, but no, we're going to stay at 2-2.
It's plays like that reason teams are 1-4. You know, he didn't even need to reach for that. It was a lazy reach for it, too. He could have let it go for a ball. You know, better get on base.
Oh, looks he's showing bunt there for a second. He pulls it back. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he's going to pop that one into right field. Running for it. Oh, it looks like a married couple out there having a disagreement in front of all their friends. As Larson Sibetang and Keone Lazama they can't communicate effectively. You guys are going to have to go to counseling. if it doesn't work out, but we got faith in you. But that's going to put a guy on base for sure. As JT's on base, and that's going to bring up your shortstopper, Austin Hookup.
I think that was the Ole defense. I got it, you take it.
Yes. Here's the pitch. That one's going to be up. Oh, he should be running, and he is running. Looks like JT's got some swift feet after that ball gets past Austin Beneventi, but no real harm done. But that definitely wasn't sure base running. There was a little bit of hesitation out there by the youngster.
Yeah, he did hesitate a little bit, but made it down safely. The catcher looked like my golf swing. Didn't look the ball in the glove and was already looking to get in the runner. Hit him right in the end of the glove.
All right, well, here's the pitch. Oh, that's going to be a shot right over to short. Oh, they're going to try and catch him in a rundown. He didn't even try to hesitate on that one to go back. But there was no force, but they ended up getting him on a throw out. We're going to call that one, I'm guessing, a fielder's choice. But that's going to be a throw out for JT. And that's going to bring up J-Boy Mendiola. You know what's interesting about this one is that tonight, they are not going with a designated hitter. J-Boy Mendiola is up to bat right now. He will be your starting pitcher in the bottom half of the inning. Ooh, and he's got a shot. Looks like it's going to punch through. No, it's knocked out by Tuai. Oh, and Satura calls him out at second base, and that's going to be into it. That was a nice 6-4. Wow, that was a great play. You gotta like that. I would love to see that replay, but that looked like it had a chance of squeaking through into the outfield, but no. Cameron Tawai, already 2 great plays on the night. Duke Tenorio's got to be happy with that.
Absolutely. And you can see the guys all out there congratulating the fielders coming off. And we'll see how they do now on offense coming out.
Wait, folks, tonight's game's brought to you by the good folks over at Ina's Kitchen. Ina's Kitchen, we're going to be talking about something that they're doing coming up. You know, they had the chicken wing eating hot contest at the Taste of the Marianas, and they're working on something. So they got a promo that they're going to be launching. It's not coming yet, but man, if you like eating chicken wings as much as I do from Buffalo, you know, they're going to have some good stuff.
You love your wings for sure.
Tonight's game is also brought to you by the folks at IT&E, the ones providing us with all the bandwidth that makes this possible. We've got Saipan Surf Club out here, of course, taking care of everybody. Not so much tonight with the chow, because that's going to be Ina's Kitchen. We're going to see what kind of food they got for us tonight. We're going to show it off. Cristiano's, they're right next door. If you want to get some food from them, you can give them a call at 488-1366. They're over by the track and field. By the way, Surf Club Saipan is 235-1122. Also, foul balls that are going out into the first base side, you know, you could get all kinds of damage done to your car. But if it does hit one of your windows and you need to get it replaced, you call Romy, make him your window homie. The Saipan Auto Glass Pro at 235-9037. Folks, we got all kinds of fun stuff going on, and man, we're going to be coming up here with a great bottom half of the inning. Now that we've got Robbie G is in the house.
Man, Brad, I really thought I was going to one-up you with my Enos jersey tonight, and then you got the newer one.
This is the Ina's Kitchen shirt for sure. We're going to be talking about them a lot tonight. By the way, you see there's a bunch of boxes back there. That's all a bunch of chow from Ina's Kitchen. They're going to be making sure that we continue to win our battle with anorexia. It's going to be fantastic. One
and I see that the three of us are not challenged in that battle even a little bit.
We are definitely winning somehow.
Have not missed a meal.
Well, it's a good thing, too. They want to make sure that we stay healthy. They do not want your baseball announcers to be so skinny that if they catch us from the side, we disappear from the shot.
Have you guys been down to, speaking of the food, have you been down to Taste of Marianas?
I've not been down there yet, but this is our weekend. We are going this weekend.
Oh yeah, I've been there the last 2 weekends. The chicken wing contest was awesome. The barbecue cook-off thing they did last week, the King of the Grill.
Wow.
Man, that was some great barbecue. Coming from somebody that's from Texas, right? I sometimes get very critical of the barbecue around here. But
Amen.
Man, those guys did some great jobs cooking the steak and ribs.
All right, folks. Well, hey, on the mound right now is your starting pitcher, J-Boy Mendiola. Again, we told you that there isn't a DH for them, but he's going to be facing the guys that made 2 great defensive plays already. Cameron Tawai, your shortstopper for the Natives. Here he comes. Ooh, high and inside. That's going to be 1-0. A little tight on there.
Law School St. Mary's.
Cardinals.
No kidding. Hey, I'll tell you what, this is going to be an interesting game. We got the battle of these 2 teams wearing these dark jerseys. Wait, here comes the pitch. Ooh, that one looked good. A little outside, but so we're going to call that 2-0.
So I feel like this week I'm a little bit more direct behind the plate, and I will say that one actually looked like a ball from this angle.
That's good. By the way, so we do have a different guy calling balls and strikes from last time we were here. His name's Hector Ephraim. Here's the pitch. Low and outside. That's 3-0 for J-Boy.
He's been really consistent, too, with that call, though, on the outside part of the plate for both pitchers. So that's good to see. So either way they can say.
Friday night when we were here, a lot of calls, a lot of balls going over the right side of the plate from us. Oh, that looked really good. There we go.
Right down the middle there.
And that's your first hurdle when you're coming out there and starting. The call now is 2-1, but finally getting your first strike, got to feel pretty good. Here's the pitch. Woo, swing and a miss. Now all evened up at 2-2.
He said that was his go-to pitch. He loves the fastball, and he's got a knuckler that he likes to throw.
All right, well, let's see what he's got.
Pull the string here.
Oh, he hit him. That is not the way Cameron really wanted to start off. He wanted to get a hit. He didn't want to get hit, but I guess the effect is the same. He's there on base. And that's going to bring up your second baseman, Dominic Hummel. He's actually playing college ball, but he's home on vacation, and he's jumping on the field, making his way back to Saipan, wearing the Pittsburgh Pirates-looking uniforms. I'll tell you, that reminds me, when I saw these uniforms, they definitely looked a little bit like the Pirates. And then when I saw Doom Tenorio out there calling the game, coaching, I'm like, yep, he was playing for the Pirates back in the old SML days.
Man, I got to say, maybe this is the prosecutor in me talking, but when I saw the stripes, the only thing I could think of was DOC for a while.
All right, well, let's see what we got from J-Boy. Ooh, no, he tried to frame it. He wasn't framed. So
I think it's the pants. If they would have gone with just dark or just black pants and then just have the stripes up top, it would have been a little
kind of looks like those old pinstripe pants they started bringing back in the early 2000s. Back when
some of those zoot suits.
Yes. And all we need is the...
Ooh, that's a high fly ball to shallow center. Running in for it is Taekwondo, and he makes the catch. And that's going to be 1 down.
I was going to say, let me finish my thought. I was going to say we need the bow tie or the tuxedo shirt with those pants.
I like it. That's going to bring up your center fielder, Ben Leon Guerrero. And his bat is blue, and if you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion fits?
Ina's Kitchen, they got some good fashion.
Putting on the hits. All right, here we go. Ben Leon Guerrero, your
and
center fielder. Here we go. Ooh, that Mox did not look like a professional catcher on that one, but he recovered pretty well.
Who's the fielding team right now?
I'm not exactly a professional fielding team.
What's their name? It's the Pirates versus the...
All right, so Survivors pitching to the Natives, who look like the Pirates. Oh, he got him on that. That's a good strike. So right now we got the Survivors, who started the season as the Comets. And then they might have gotten hit by Comets and they survived it. So they're the Comet Survivors.
Interesting take.
It could
Well,
be.
that's okay. Beyonce started as part of
that's a
Destiny's
chopper
Child,
over
too.
to short, fielded to throw to second. The force out is good. So
Seeing some really good fielding there from the Survivors, right? Yeah, the Survivors out there
yes.
so far.
Well, that's going to bring up your first baseman, Keone Lizama, with 2 down here in the bottom of the first. Score so far 0-0. The Survivors 1-5 on the season, trying to climb a little bit closer toward that elusive 500 level, while the Natives still trying to stay above that Mendoza line. Here comes the pitch. Ooh, low and away for
Outside
ball
low,
one.
ball on the batter. We're in the bottom half of the first inning.
All right,
It's
Keone
Roosevelt
Lozama,
bowling.
they must like that powder
Runner
blue
on
bat.
First base and Yonder.
It matches that stripe from the Survivors out there.
A little homage,
Yeah,
maybe?
that little top stripe they got going on.
Ooh, that's going to be high and just high for another ball. That's 2-0.
That's 2-0.
Somebody stopped by Cannabis and
No, then I would opine about, oh, the color blue, the azure blue of the Saipan Lagoon. Is that how they talk? Here comes the pitch. Oh, that looked good. It looked good to Hector, too. 2-1.
That is called on the outside corner greens. For a strike.
Keone getting a little coaching there
Two
from the
balls
third
and one
base
strike.
coach, telling him, wait for the good pitches. Wait for the good pitches.
And then Keone's like, where those pitches at? All right, here's the pitch low and in the dirt. There's a ball. That's going to be 3-1.
He keeps fiddling with that glove. Is that like a new glove? He's had struggling to, catch the ball. Have you seen that? He dropped quite a few now.
I haven't.
The one got tipped off the glove. And this one, he keeps.
Might be somebody else's glove. He might have left his at home. He might not normally be there and borrowing someone else's mitt. Well, you never know. Here comes the pitch. The runner is going, and he hits him in the leg, and well, he's definitely making his presence felt.
That is a
Yeah,
And they're going to be feeling it tomorrow.
brings up the next batter, the right fielder, number 24.
All right. Well, now Keone's going to get on base. That's going to bring up your right fielder, Larson Sibitine. He's going to be batting from the other side of the plate.
This is where the damage can get done. This is where they get away from you right now.
Well, you got runners on first and second. You got 2 outs.
Softball, Larson.
Base hit's going to do some damage here, and you can see they already made a shift in the outfield, but there's a huge gap between left and center.
Yeah, they're going to have to survive this inning.
Outside corner, call
That
for the
corner for that
first
first
strike.
strike.
Throws it
1
like a
second,
comet. They might be okay.
Indeed.
All right, let's see what they got for us today. Oh, that one's low and outside. Here comes the throw to third.
Oh, it's
and
past
actually,
him.
it's a throw to left field. And 1 run will score, even though it doesn't. It looks like he dinged himself up a little bit. He had a little hitch in his giddy up. It didn't look like he was going to make it too well. Ben Leon Guerrero, he makes it home, but didn't look all that great doing it. And the Natives end up taking a lead off of a bad throw and a misconnection between Moxie Eckhart and Treyan Lieto. All right, so now runner on second with 2 down. Ooh, and that's going to be fouled back up and over
Right.
to the folks that are walking around behind us.
There go the kids. They're running. They're ready for it. Yeah, somebody seems might consider making some of these kids designated runners. I mean, they got some speed on them. You just tell them they're getting a free drink at the end, they might make it around those bases in
Slurpee.
record time.
That's right.
Juice box.
Oh, look, they're trying to get in position defensively. It's not going to happen. Oh, it's a big swing and a miss, but it's in the dirt. Going to be a throw to first. That'll end the inning. But not before
Damage.
they get on line. We're going to call that a K for sure. It's a strikeout, but then he had to run it out on that drop pitch. But not before some of the damage is done. It's already now at the end of 1. Survivors 0, Natives 1. What do you guys think about that first inning?
Bottom of the first inning, the Native managed to come up with
Pretty
1
good
run.
so far. I thought there were some good defensive plays out there, some good heads-up play. Everybody's seeming like they're ready. Just the one error that cost them a run. Or gained them a run, depending on, I guess, which side you're on over there. But so far, so good.
Yeah, I like the first thing. The Pirates' defense, that shortstop really made a great play. Kind of set the tone, and as you said, just that one error there, did the damage of the 1 run. But Survivors are really looking still pretty good out here. They're confident, and let's see what they can do here coming up on the top.
Well, they're going to get their second at-bats here, their second try to deal with MJ Sakisat, who had a pretty decent first inning. But he's going to get the heart of the lineup. Luis Diaz, the second baseman, followed by Brel Yobe and Treyan Lieto. They're going to try to even it back up again here in the top of the second. Hey, Ina's Kitchen, they brought some food for us. We should probably figure it out what they got. You want to head
I'll
over
go
there?
look. Yeah.
Let
me go over there real quick.
Hey, Melanie, thanks for tuning in. Good to see you. Thanks for tuning in and watching us as always. Really, I used to love seeing you guys weigh in when we do the morning show. Good morning, Marianas. And right now it's more like good evening, Marianas, as we're here to watch some baseball and eat some food and say hey to all the folks who are out watching baseball from here in Saipan throughout the Commonwealth, Guam. They're even watching us in Palau, I'm sure, the junior nationals down there when they're not playing or practicing. And, of course, all those guys out there in right field. How's it going, everybody out there in right field? We see you guys on the fence. Great to see you. Hey, there they are. All right, well, let's bring us up here. We've got Luis Diaz at the plate for the Survivors. Inspired by Beyonce. He's a survivor.
Whoa, that'd be Destiny's
a big
Child.
swing and a miss.
Let's get this correct. Survivor is Destiny's Child. Beyonce's part of that, but not alone.
Oh, really?
Right?
That was
Credit
not a
where
solo
credit's
project?
due. That was not a solo project. Just like Justin Timberlake was not a solo project in NSYNC.
Oh, man. But he did have something in a box. Hey, want to say hey to AJ Jones. Good to see you over there on YouTube. Thanks for watching the show.
Way outside.
Yeah. Not a great one. Let's see
All
what
right,
we got.
so look at these. Look what we got here. Wow. So we got some chicken wings. Some chicken
Look at
wings.
those wings.
Some macaroni salad
Can we
with
get a
some
slide
rice.
of this
and
before
some,
the next pitch? I don't know, but I'm going to hold it up here.
I think they were setting this up for us to have our own little chicken wing eating contest later.
None of us, we're all going to be winners. All right, wait, let's go back down to the field. MA dealing pitch number 3. Ooh, it's a chopper over to third base. Fielded pretty cleanly. Nice throw to first. And that's going to be a nice easy out. That's going to be a 5-3 if you're scoring at home. And, you know, that's some great stuff. You got Henry Fleming whipping it across the field to Keone Lazama for a real nice 5-3 ground out. And that's going to bring up your first baseman, Brel Yobe. Ooh,
He stayed in front of that nice.
All right, here comes the pitch from MJ. Oh, it's a grounder right back up to MJ. Easily picked up a nice little throw over to Lazama. And just like that, folks, 2 are down. And by the way, it's MJ Sakisat. It is not MJ from the Spider-Man series.
Or not Michael Jordan?
It is not Michael Jordan either.
Okay.
What about Michael B. Jordan?
No, it's not Michael B. It's also... All right.
Is it Michael B. Jordan because he's just not the A?
It's also not B. Jordan Borg. All right, that's going to bring up Treyan Lieto here getting his first pitch from MJ. Oh, it's a chopper over to third again. Bounced off the chest. But here comes the throw from Fleming. Is it in time? It is. Look at that. 1, 2, 3 for the Survivors. They are the big survivors of that half of the inning was the natives. They got through that on just 3 batters, 3 up, 3 down.
Made light work of that inning, huh? Or that half of the inning.
That was really awesome. All right. Well, hey, I want to say hey to Toba Castro. Good. Thanks for tuning in. The tip man from Dan Dan is in the house. That's right. Hey, if you end up getting your window busted out here in the parking lot because of a foul ball, you know you want to make Romy your window homie at Saipan Auto Glass Pro by calling 235-9037. But you don't want to be driving down the street with everybody knowing your business. You need to get some color in your window. And who are you going to call? Whether you got a truck, car, SUV, or van, you got to call the tip man from Dan Dan. That's Tobat Castro. He'll be with you in a minute. And a minute is about how long it took for the first half of the second inning.
Really? It was a real quick inning.
You know, I know I'm not going to get a lot of talk from you guys when you're sitting there eating at Enos. I can't
Delicious.
let you guys
Enos
have
Kitchen,
all the
delicious.
fun.
Yeah.
I got to get one of these wings. We're having our own chicken wing eating
You got to
contest.
try one. I mean, this is just absolutely delicious. Again, I mean, people ask me about Enos sometimes because I'm probably one of their most regular local people here. And
Oh my God.
I tell them there's just nothing bad on the menu, right? There's just nothing that is on there that just doesn't taste fantastic.
Burgers are unbelievable.
So
Everything, their burgers, their burritos, their chicken, just everything so good there.
all right. Well, speaking of so good, the Natives have been so good so far tonight. We're going to bring up our sixth batter, Juan Tenorio Jr. He's your left fielder. He's facing J-Boy Mendiola with his second inning of action on the hill for the Survivors. Ooh, that was high, ball one. You know, Kathy and I had Enos Kitchen for lunch today. We actually got takeout. Sat over there by the Smiling Cove Marine and watched the turtles out there. Here's the pitch. Ooh, man, head hunting, trying to get the hat trick by hitting him in the hat.
Good point.
Well, he would have got double points if he would have got him that time. How many batters you got to hit before you get tossed, you think?
I don't know. What did we have last week? We had like 4.
Yep. Ooh, that one's in the dirt, but he calls it a strike, so that's going to be first strike of the inning for J-Boy.
And it didn't get tossed. There was no assault for it. Just wasn't sure.
One bad haircut.
All right. Here comes the pitch from J-Boy Mendiola. Ooh, it's a swing. It's a chopper over to third. Fielded by Trey, and the throw over to Brell is in time. And that is one down. Looks like the Survivors are showing that they can do that too.
He really got down that baseline quick. Made it a nice play.
Well,
Third baseman has a cannon too, so made it close. Good hustle.
Speaking of third baseman, this is the third baseman for the Natives, Henry Fleming, getting his first at-bats here in the bottom of the second. His team with nobody on, with one down, and a 1-run lead. Here's the pitch from J-Boy. Ooh, it looked like it dropped in there.
Now, I noticed that Fleming, his number's 00, and I assume that's because he couldn't put a 7 on the end of that to really complete the 007 and be the true Fleming.
All right, well, Mendiola got the sign that he wants from Mox. Here comes the pitch. Oh, that's going to be a shot that's going to drop right in for a single into right field.
Where's
I don't know. He was throwing. He was trying to throw his way into a new windshield replacement out there. I don't know what happened there, but that was not sexy. Anyway, he's going to make his way over to second base. And that's going to bring up your designated hitter, Eloy Cruz. What do you think happened out there?
Error on that one. He was seeing something the rest of us certainly weren't.
I think his fingers were a little slippery from eating some of these wings. All right, Eloy Cruz, he's had a few wings in his life. All right, well, now you got a runner on second base. Here's the pitch. Oh, boy, he would look like he was throwing right at him. He's like, let's just put the force out right there. Man, the
Throw him out, knock him out.
macaroni's pretty good, too. Yeah, Mario, you were telling me about the turtles hanging out.
Yeah.
We saw them today. There was about 5 of them. I didn't see 6, but I definitely saw 5. The runner is going.
Running.
Here's the throw. Did he get him? Did he hang on to it?
Oh, he's calling
He's out of there. How about
Almost
that?
a fielding error, throwing it to the wrong base.
It
I don't know why you threw it to second. That was weird.
Well, you know, the runner delayed just enough that it looked like he might try to get back to second. But when he saw that throw, he knew he had to take off towards third, and then
Again,
Red hand?
yeah.
just didn't look like confident base running. The guy just got
Not
stuck.
at all. Not at all.
Looked like those, you know,
Hand
two
in the cookie jar.
booty dogs
Yeah.
on the side of the road. All right, here comes the pitch. Ooh, that one looked like it's in there for a strike, and it was.
Did you see, like,
Another
he
one.
catches it and drops it. I think there's something with that glove.
Might
not. See how he keeps fidgeting with it on the camera?
Yep.
Just playing with that glove. Keeps
Do you think
dropping.
that's too big or too small? It looks like it's too big on his hand.
He's
Yeah, I guess too big because he keeps trying to pound it down more, right?
You
Like, try to
can't
really
close
get
it.
in.
Yeah, could be.
All right, here
Could be.
comes the pitch. Ooh, he got that one. Oh, geez.
It's important for protection purposes to make sure you're wearing the right glove.
That is 1 ball and 2 strikes on the batter.
Right
All right,
equipment.
1 and 2. Well, I'll tell you, so like probably every kid who grows up in Saipan who's playing baseball is going to have a mitt, right? But there's all these specialty mitts out there, and here's the pitch. Oh, in the dirt. That is a strike 3, but he's running the first, and that's again an easy error. Now you can tag him. No, but he's safe. Oh man, an easy error. So that's a strikeout, but he's not going to actually be out because he actually made it there. And you know the problem is if you end up turning to the left, you're open to getting tagged on an overrun.
Right.
But that could have got them out of the inning 1, 2, 3, and they just missed a great opportunity right there.
But it goes back to earlier, another drop ball, and then you have the runner going down to first safe.
Yep.
So that's costly mistake right there.
Well, now we're facing the catcher, Austin Beneventi. Well, when I was talking about those mitts, though, hold on. Here's the pitch, way outside. Ball 1. What I was talking about was all these guys, they usually end up just having a catcher's mitt for the team that they'll share and they'll trade off and all that stuff. So it's more likely than not, unless somebody's been playing catcher for a long time, that they're going to end up borrowing that team mitt, and then that's it.
Well, you're probably right. But you definitely having your own form-fitted glove is the best way to go.
I agree. Oh, that's going to be a blooper over to short. Not going to be caught. The throw is not great to first. It would have been better just to hang on to that, but now the runners are going to be on second and third. That is a definite shortstop error.
And this is what, and let me just say this, when I talked to the skipper before the game, he said this is what they were really concerned about, is all these fundamental mental mistakes where they start throwing the ball around, almost reminiscent of like Bad News Bears. Like it's almost like a play kind of thing.
Well, you gotta feel bad for the pitcher right now because he really is pitching a great game so far. I mean, really he's not giving up much, but just these fielding errors are really causing a lot of these extra bases and things.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, he's going to be in trouble now. Here comes the pitch. That one's going to be in the dirt also. So he is in trouble, and it's not even his fault. He should be out of this inning. We should be at the top of the third already. But, you know, you're not playing with your own equipment. That's tough. And it's not cheap having a mitt. Going out and getting a custom mitt for every position is not going to be a cheap thing either. Especially the way our economy's been lately. You got the choice between eating and fielding. So here comes the pitch. Oh, that's going to be a high fly ball brought to you by Saipan Select. Underneath it is your first baseman, catching it like he's a rock star.
Nice catch, but man, the pitcher almost ran right into his arm as he was getting that.
What was he doing?
Well, I'll tell you what I think. I think that he was not sure that he was going to catch it. And he's like, but I've seen enough fielding errors. I'm going to take this into my own control here.
Sure. It probably wasn't being called off. I didn't see him waving him off, or obviously we can't hear the sound up here with the glass. But if you want to see more animation, like I got it, but we didn't see that.
Well, and sometimes if you want something done right, you just got to do it yourself.
That's right. I mean, and I think he feels a little frustrated too after that last inning. A couple throwing errors and got another run across, didn't they?
Yep. And you know what? You are not well. They didn't get any runs this inning, did they?
No, it's just supposed to be one.
Okay.
1 out.
So, but remind me about that. I got a joke for you later about if you want to get something done right, you got to do it yourself.
I got lots of jokes that aren't appropriate for air, Brad.
Right now, I would love to tell you what I'm talking about. Somebody said that this week and it didn't go well for them. All right. So, we're going to be here in the top of the third. The Survivors trailing by a run, but they're going to try to do something about that now, as they're going to lead off the top of the third with left fielder Will Cabrera, followed by right fielder Manny Repley, and your catcher at the top of the lineup, Moxie Ekar. Maybe we should ask him what's going on with that mitt, what kind of struggles he's having down there, because he's a good player and he's making some real smart decisions and everything, but you can see that ball's really getting away from him.
Yeah, and I don't even think it's him because he's catching the ball, right? And it's popping out of the glove. It's like to your point, it might be a little too big for him. He's not squeezing it. Even when it hits him in the webbing, it's kind of popping out. So something to keep an eye on.
You could see that when he was trying to get the ball out to make a throw.
Absolutely.
All right. And here is your left fielder, Will Cabrera. All right. MJ gets the sign. He likes it. Here comes the pitch after. Well, maybe not. Maybe he's deciding that long yawn. Oh, that's a good one. Called strike. On one.
That's a big pregnant pause, though, when he's up at the top there like that.
Yes. I even gave you a long pausing before that. Here it is again. It's a little shorter pause that time. Ooh,
swing and a
change
miss.
up. 0-2.
Got number 99 pitching with number 1 at the plate. Running the entire length of the eligible
Full
numbers
spectrum,
here.
Right.
No, there is a double O. Oh, that's a ground foul all the way down the
It's
third
almost like a
base
roulette
side.
wheel. The double zeros.
Well, tonight you can bet on black because that's the only color that's going to win.
Whoa, I don't know. This is still pretty good. It's only 1-0.
Well, they're both black.
That looks blue, so okay.
You
That's just the top.
I see the top, but it looks like it's black with.
Nah.
It's all bruised up like the way
We're going to be doing, get the color chart out.
J Boy's been hitting the
How many
other team's
fingers do I
also
have?
black and blue. All right, MJ. He likes the sign that he's got from Austin. Here's the windup. It's only going to take about 10 minutes. Then here comes the pitch. Woo! It's a high fly ball brought to you by Saipan Select. Running under it is the first baseman. Oh, Keone Lozama with the catch. And that's how you start it off.
Yeah, so he didn't give much of a call off either, if you notice. Like, he had his arms out a little bit to get there, but it certainly wasn't the big, like what we see in the major leagues where they're really yelling at each other that it's theirs.
Yeah, right. And the batter, I didn't even really see an aggressive cut. That was one of those, like, excuse me swings and got underneath it. And, you know, we need a good aggressive cut up there.
All right, well, here's a good aggressive pitch. Oh, that's a good aggressive cut by Repley.
Yeah, absolutely.
0-1.
Make contact on that one, you'll drive the ball.
Wow. I got to try and chew some more of this chicken wing. Man, this thing is
Delicious.
too good. Ena's Kitchen for the win so far. Let's see what MJ's got on this pitch. Ooh, that one fouled
Coming
right back
back
to us. And Mario, right next to me, put out the old left hand. Like it looked like you had a catcher's mitt, like you were ready to get that sucker.
I was ready.
I didn't blink this time, which I take as a little bit of an accomplishment considering the last couple that came towards us. It was coming right towards us.
Yep.
It's coming right towards us.
You can hear it. Robbie G's getting more comfortable with balls coming toward his face. There's a ball grounder coming back here, foul.
Ball.
Ouch.
Hey, look, man, we're here for baseball, so no glove, no love.
That's right. All right, well, top of the third here. One down. Manny Repley at the plate. Ooh, somebody's got a ringing phone. All right, MJ likes what he's got. No pause in this lineup. Oh, that's a high fly ball, also brought to you by Saipan Select. Getting under it is your shortstop, Cameron Tawai, making another great defensive play. Cameron has been sure-handed this game so far. He would be a front runner for our player of the game for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
And that's going to bring us to the top of the lineup. Mr. Catcher's mitt himself, Moxie Akar. His second at-bat, he flied to short in his first at-bat to lead off the game. MJ's just kind of waiting there. Here's the pitch. Whips it around. No.
He's letting that spring really load up, you know? Pulling it back, making sure it's set, and then unloading it.
Like a video game or pinball or something like that.
You gotta hold that B and press it at the right second to get the most power out of it.
Here's the pitch. Oh, that's going to be a fly to shallow left, and it's going to drop in for a single for Mox. He's going for two?
He almost stretched it.
He's not going for two, smartly. But that's a nice single for Mox, and that's going to bring up JT Taikinko. He has a cannon for an arm. Folks, if it ends up getting hit out there, just watch and see what happens.
Yeah,
Kick
I'd like
it
to
through.
see him get challenged a little bit. Last time we've seen him throw that cannon, and he threw a guy out from way out there in the field, so could get him at second, even on a grounder out there.
I'd like to see a throwing contest between him and James Salalila. Ooh, big swing and a miss. Strike one.
Let's see if they put the hit and run on here. see if they manufacture a run somehow.
They've already got 2 outs. You might as well do something here. Try to move somebody around. Get rid of that force out.
Catch him sleeping at second.
No, he looked like he was going to go on that one. Little pitch out.
Yeah, I think they anticipated him getting a jump. Let's see if he goes now. I think he would have made it. Shortstop
he
was
doesn't have a
covering
big
late.
lead now, and now he's pretty close. He's just even taking baby steps away from the base. I think he's not going. Oh, that's a shot. That's going to drop in for a single for sure. Juan Tenorio not letting it get past him in left field, but that will be a nice single for JT. And now you got runners on first and second as you bring up your shortstopper, Austin Hooka, head into a fielder's choice in his first at-bat.
Nice 2-out rally here, and I'm glad to see him not quitting. You know, they didn't give up. Could have been detrimental last inning, but they're still fighting.
Well, they are survivors.
Indeed they are.
Here's the pitch. Ooh,
They're not
nice
gonna give
little
up.
looper
They're
dropping
going
in.
to survive it.
Gloria Gaynor.
They're going harder.
Well, they may have been afraid. They may have been petrified.
He's got a nice hook. See,
Those last two,
Ooh,
two are right
boy.
in the same area.
You're going
as
to
well.
get out of there. You can't use your bat to shield your face. You might end up getting a foul ball on that one. But
Or a
right
base
now,
hit.
or a base hit, you never know. A face hit is what he's trying to avoid.
Right?
But if you get hit like that with defending yourself, you get a base hit, you got to call it a face hit. Ooh, there's a ground over to third. That's going to be good.
He's
And
coming.
one
He's
run will
coming
score.
around.
They're
He's
going to.
coming.
Oh, why did he
What are you
stop?
doing?
What
Run!
was he doing?
Run!
He's just trying to give us some drama. Oh my gosh, what was
Tied it up.
happening? The score is tied, but geez Louise, what
Ain't
was
that
he
interesting,
doing?
huh?
Oh my goodness.
I don't know if that was a call by the third base coach or not, but man, why would you even stop? There's no hesitation.
That was
You got to go, go, go.
Make a play. That's right. We got to manufacture a run, and you got to get some aggressive base running when you're down. And they did. I mean, the throwing error, or bobble out there, I should say.
Well, all 3 hits ended up going to left field. So they're getting ahead of the pitches. Oh, they got a strike on that one. By the way, this is your starting pitcher facing your starting pitcher. So on the mound is MJ Sakisat, and in the batter's box is J-Boy Mendiola. They're playing without a designated hitter tonight. But all 3 hits going to the left field side, and that one's going to drop in for a base hit also. That's going to get past Benleon Guerrero. That's going to be one run.
This
That's
may
going to
clear
score.
the bases.
Oh my goodness! Look at this. This is going to be
He might be coming.
another run will score, but oh
yeah.
my goodness!
Wow, that triple.
J-Boy's got to hold up on third with the triple. He ends up getting a couple of RBIs out of that one, and the Survivors take the lead, 3-1.
Talk about it helping your cause, huh?
Oh my goodness, that's how to do it. That's why they didn't have a designated hitter. They're like, we got J-Boy.
I think he said last inning that he was taking matters in his own hands, making the play. He comes up and rips a triple.
You want something done right, you got to do it yourself.
There you go. I
Wow.
think that theory proves correct right here.
Well, that's 4 hits in a row on Sakisat, and that's going to bring up your second baseman, Louis Diaz.
Yeah,
Nice
none
down
of
in
those
dirt.
were fielding errors. I mean, that was all just pitches getting hit.
All earned runs.
That's right.
All earned.
Good, solid contact.
So, is he gassing out, or have the Survivors figured out Sakisat? Let's find out. Oh, that one's falling back our way.
It's easy to gas out here with gas at $5 and something cents a gallon.
Good point. Good point. I'm curious to see the psyche. They've always played with the lead. Now let's see how the Pirates react to being behind now, and see how they respond.
And see how the Pirates react to being called Pirates instead of their name is the Natives.
Or the natives, I beg your pardon.
Here comes the pitch. Oh, that looked good. It looked good to Hector, too.
Beautiful pitch.
All right, well.
Everybody thought there was 3
No,
strikes.
yeah, I like that strategy though by the catcher being like, oh, that was the third one, when it was clearly the second one, just being like, I'm gonna get
Fool the
out.
batter. Fool the
Yeah,
batter.
let's just walk off.
Hey, it's happened before. We've seen all kinds of craziness with umpires out here. All right, here comes the pitch. Oh, swing and a miss, and that's going to
That'll
do
be
it.
a third strike.
Full show. So they finally get their third out as Louis Diaz goes down swinging. But man, Not after they end up just crushing. They ended up getting 3 runs and 4 hits. Not too bad. These guys are looking pretty good.
Yeah, great inning, and good comeback there for the Survivors.
Well, now we're going to go to the bottom of the 3rd inning. We'll see if they're going to keep their pitcher in. I think you're sticking with J-Boy. He's having a good game so far.
I think so too. You know, he hasn't really made any mistakes up there. You know, I mean, we've seen the hits were like legit, and a lot of throwing errors really would cost him.
Yeah, I think you keep him in right now. Let him kind of ride this out. He doesn't look like he's gassed out either. He looks like he's fresh and ready to go. He's probably got some good adrenaline going after that triple he hit, so he's probably really ready and wants to put his mark on this game.
Yeah, the key is for him to stay in control, though. You know, these emotions up there, it's easy with the adrenaline going. You want to reach back and throw extra hard, but then you're going to sacrifice some of the control. So I think he's going to really have to harness some of that adrenaline and that emotion up there.
I think he's actually trying to bring it down a little bit. You watch him pitch right now. He's just taking his warm-up pitches. He's just trying to take it nice and easy, not trying to go too hard. He didn't even pitch from the stretch. And speaking of being out there in the stretch, there's a stretch of right field where we got some of our every night fans out there. Donald Pangolin, some of the fans were calling him out. They're like, "Hey, Brad, is Donald in the right field?" Donald's like, "Yo, what's going on, happy people?"
Everybody's looking for Donald because they know that's where the chest full of beer is.
I think that's where we need to go after this game. Donald Pangolin, don't drive away after the game. You wait for us.
Holding court out there in right field.
He is the king of baseball. Let's find out who we got right here. We've got our... Oh, it's a high fly ball behind us for the shortstopper. What's that?
If you can bring a windshield barrier, who should we call?
I don't know. Oh, yes, I do. It's Saipan Auto Glass Pro. Make Romy your windshield homie by calling Saipan Auto Glass Pro 235-9037. They're located in the CDA building right here in Olei. Here's the pitch. Gonna be a chopper
Brad,
foul.
we got a
this
couple
is
of
DJ
changes.
Umel. Wait.
We got a couple of changes here in the lineup too. Before I just sent to you.
Oh no! Well,
Take a look at those.
Something doesn't look normal because is Cameron still in the game? Yeah. So shouldn't he be at bat? It's not Cameron? Oh, there we go. Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong spot. He flied to first base to get out. All right, anyway, there's a catch.
And
that's going to be a fly to third baseman. Ooh. All right, that's going to bring up Ben Leon Guerrero.
Not happy with his performance with that hit and throws his helmet down.
Yeah, a little frustration there.
Okay, so JT is going to move. All right.
He's hustling up. I was impressed with the third baseman there. That big man moves pretty quick.
Brings up the center fielder. We're looking for a bad on, bro.
Okay. Let's see what they got for Ben. Here's the pitch. Oh, big swing and a miss.
But yeah, there it is, another drop ball right afterwards. Right in the glove and then right down into the dirt.
He's working fast, too. Look at him.
All right, let's see what we got. Ooh, another swing and a miss. All right, just enough time for me to update you a little bit. The Survivors making some changes out there. JT Taekwondo is moving from center field to right field. And that's because right fielder Manny Repley is coming out of the game, and June Takanwo is coming in for center field. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that is
really trying to stretch there. I think he thought he was Mr. Fantastic from the Fantastic Four, reaching out there.
Not even Stretch Armstrong could stretch as far as what he needed to get that one. All right, that's going to bring up your third batter, Keone Lazama, your first baseman for the Natives, not the Pirates. We're going to keep going with that.
That was a great hook, too, to get him for the third strike.
Let's see what we got for J-Boy. Ooh, fouled off his own leg. This is not a great night for him and his leg. He started off the game getting hit in the leg. This time he just hit himself with fouling off his own leg.
He's just trying to even it out.
Balance out the pain.
Make sure that each leg's feeling a little bit.
Here's the pitch. Oh, he's going to call that for a strike. It's funny. Tom Pangolin is like, hey, bring Tobat Castro into the booth. Tobat's like, J. Lou, I only talk to cars. And AJ out there watching us on YouTube saying, hey, Tom, you need to get back into baseball. What's going on, Tom Pangolin? Here comes the pitch from J-Boy. Ooh, down in the dirt. What a great move by Mux, though, to keep that thing in front of him.
Great play. Great play. Just dove in front of it, kept in front of him. Nobody on base, but still.
Well,
Good
he's
technique.
going all out.
Yeah, it's great.
Looking like Patrick Waugh in the 90s. Butterfly style. All right, here comes the pitch. Oh, well, that had some movement, and he punched him out. Look at that. Man, the movement on that ball, it looked like it actually came from the outside going in, like from looking from our vantage point, going from right to left to go in there as he was falling off the mound.
It bent so much it looked like a wiffle ball. You know how you can really bend that wiffle ball?
That absolutely sounds right. Holy cow. I can't believe it. I was not expecting that at all.
I'm really impressed with the Survivors on the way they, maintained their composure and came back and took the lead in this game.
All right, I'm going to make some changes over
now they're
here.
going to try to see if they can build off that last at bat, which they let them take the lead.
And who came in? That's June. June Taconlo is where I'm putting
Natives
him
probably
in.
have some other ideas about that, I would imagine, and really want to try to get a 3-up, 3-down here in this situation, keep the game close.
Yeah, they're going to need it right here to get back in it. You need some at-bats. You don't want to be playing defense.
Well, I think when you're 4-3, you're playing pretty well. You come in, you take the lead. I think you're stunned if you're the Natives right now, being down by.
That's right. You are. I mean, I think that was kind of what we talked about last inning when these Survivors started scoring. It took a little wind out of the sails here. So you can kind of see when last inning when they were going off before the first two innings, they were all out high-fiving. This last inning that they went in, only half the dugout was out there. So it was kind of interesting to see that.
Well, you got that defensive spark from your shortstop, Cameron Tawai, who's been just playing a great game so far tonight.
Yeah, he really has. He really has made that great put out. Good defensive play. But I expect them to come back tonight. I mean, they're not out of it by no means. They can put
that's
it
the
together.
mark of championship teams and teams that have that drive to really win. They can put that stuff aside and keep going.
Absolutely.
Ooh, high and outside ball one. That is your leadoff batter, Brel Yobe. He's the first baseman for the Survivors, and he's leading off the top of the fourth inning. Trying to lead off by not getting hit by MJ here. Taking a shorter pause. That kind of looked like a sidearm pitch outside.
Yeah, I was going to point out his body language. He looks really uneasy up there right now, and he's working faster.
Starts needing a high-fiber diet. Here's the pitch. Well, that looked like it might be good.
yeah,
It is
there it
good.
is.
Yeah.
Little delayed call. 2-1.
You had to frame it up more. Good call.
I thought maybe he was like, hey, you like to take a pause in the middle of your windup. I could take a pause before I call a strike. That one's going to be good, too.
that
It
one's
is.
right through.
2-2. Just like that. MJ clawing his way back in to the count.
Let's watch and see if the pause gets longer. He's feeling good about himself. Oh,
Nope.
no, worked right through it.
Ooh, that was a little looper. 3-2.
Some off-speed pitch. It looked kind of weird. Like he just slowed the mechanics down.
Yeah.
He just didn't throw it.
Oh, here's a nice. Look at that pause. Oh, that's going to be a high fly ball behind us over the press box.
I heard it hit us.
Folks, if you end up getting one of those foul balls, bring it back, run it to the press box, you get yourself a drink. Not the kind that you want to get from Don Pangolin. That comes in 12 ounces or 2-ounce shots. Here comes the pitch. Oh, that's going to be a high fly ball foul.
Really good at bat. He's really fighting this off. Looks like a youngster from Tanapag picked that ball up.
That was right. Out there in third base side.
Bayside. Beef.
Fair Bayside.
I want everybody to learn that school song.
That's right, Mr.
Sam's.
Clark. I love these references and getting them. Here comes the pitch. Oh, that's a great liner over to second. Not caught,
Is he gonna-
but
Yep,
it
he
was
gets it.
fielded clean by your second baseman, Dominic Umel. Whips it over to Keone Lizama. That's going to be a 4-3 for you if you're scoring at home. That's going to bring up your third baseman, Treyan Lieto.
And that was a great fielding play. You know, he knew it was going to drop. He knew he wasn't going to catch it off of the fly, but he was able to stay in front of it, keep it in control, so he could get that 4-3. and
Really
get that
smart
out.
play. Yeah, I agree with you.
All right, here comes the pitch. Oh, a big swing and a miss.
But back to that last play, like you said, he watched it very calculated, right? He took a couple steps back, gave himself a nice hop, and then made the put out. So, great job, Umel.
Speaking of hops, if you like hops, head on down to Godfather's and get yourself something that's got plenty of hops in it. Godfather's 235-2333.
Yeah.
Oh, another
another
big
big
swing
one.
and a miss.
We had a good slice of pizza down there the other night, didn't we?
We definitely had some good pizza down there. They were messing around. They were changing the dough. It was still on
No,
point,
not the dough. It was
but
the
it was the
sauce.
sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the
You
different
picked that
sauce.
up right away. I was impressed that you knew that. I was like, got some Italian.
Here comes the pitch. Oh, it looks like, did he get a piece of it? No, he
Nope.
did not. So he gets punched out.
3
I thought- did he get
swings,
in the-
3 misses.
He's running off awfully gingerly like he got hit. Did you see that? He kind of like arches
You know, based on how hard he was swinging, I would not be surprised if that swing injured him.
herniated disc.
He was
That-
really going
That is
at
commentary of an old guy right there.
I am.
You know,
I mean,
if you swing that hard, you know, if you sneeze funny, you could definitely get an
Look
injury.
out.
hurt your back, man.
And that's going to bring up your left fielder, Will Cabrera. Let's see if he's got something for us.
You just catch that sciatic nerve just right,
Strike
and it
one.
just paralyzes you.
That's right.
Boy, I tell you, worst pain there is. I tell you, that pain ain't nothing you wish on anybody.
Wow, we are flying through the game tonight because there's some great play out here so far. Here's the pitch from MJ Sakisat. Oh, it's a high fly ball. It's going to go into the parking lot here on the first base side. And it is bouncing around out there. You can see it. Folks, when you get those foul balls, bring them back. You'll get a drink up here at the press box. But if it breaks your window, you got to make Romy your auto glass homie at Saipan Auto Glass Pro 235-9037. You don't want an auto glass professional replacing your windshield. You need somebody who you can trust. Here comes the pitch. It's a grounder over to third base, fielded by Fleming, over to Lizama. That is a 4-3 out of there. 3 up, 3 down
Great
for
pitch.
them.
Great pitch. Jammed him. Put him right in the hands.
And that's going to keep this game moving faster than fiber through an intestinal tract. That's going to bring up Larson, Sibitang, Juan Tenorio Jr., and Henry Fleming for the natives.
Is that a 4-3? That wasn't a 5-3? That wasn't the shortstop?
If that was the shortstop, that would have been a 6-3. I'm sorry.
I thought, because it was on this side, so I would have thought it was third base?
5-3.
Yeah, it was a 5-3. Sorry, I was right with the 5-3. I just said shortstop instead of third base. I'm getting there, Brad. I'm getting there.
You're lucky I am not a dictator. I would have you brought down to the dungeon right now for contradicting me. How dare you be correct and correct me?
I hear that a lot from people that I'm correct. I don't know.
Really? I like it. Well, I'm more focused on eating these chicken wings from Ena's Kitchen.
They were delicious. I got to tell you, Ena's Kitchen, thank you very much.
I'm about like 3
Fantastic.
bites away from finishing my last wing. I'm a little sad, but I've got some great macaroni here to go along with it. Man, this is some
Even the
great
rice
stuff.
was really good.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm gonna lick my fingers while you guys talk and stuff.
Yeah, I inhaled mine, so don't ask me. That was like a quick one there for me.
those were so good. I'm surprised that the winner of the chicken wing eating contest only got through 50.
Really? That's a lot.
Yeah,
50 wings
I
is
understand it's a
still a lot.
lot, but I'm just saying those were so good. I mean,
Yeah.
you should have easily been able to put down 100 of them.
Yeah,
I mean, how do you
I
stop?
should've joined
The real
it.
question is, how do you stop eating them?
Right.
I mean, if I continue to just have them in front of me, I think I would just continue to eat and eat and eat and eat.
Yeah.
Which is obviously evident from my body composition, but
Where does he put it, folks? Where does he put it? Well, that's
BMI of 5.
5 people. All right, Lars Sibitang is up now here in the bottom of the 4th for the natives. Here's the pitch. Woo, look at that heat.
That's got to be a strike.
oh yeah, I came
Man.
around.
J-Boy.
See, now if you would have had that blue bat with those stripes on the front, that'd have been harder to tell if he'd gotten all the way around from our vantage point.
Did you see the heat that came? I think that's the hardest pitch he's thrown all night.
Yeah, I agree with you, Brad. I think that was, he's really reaching back.
Woo, that
at
one
that.
too. That's a high fly ball. Running for it is everybody, and they just get clocked. Moxie Yekar with the hit of the game so far.
And I mean, he was waving him off the whole way, but the catcher's head was up looking at the ball. He wasn't looking at the third baseman running over, and they just collided.
Jeez,
I
you
really
gotta
hope
hope
everybody's
he's okay.
Yeah, that looked.
That's Treyon Lieto down there after just getting run over by his catcher. And, you know, after watching all these issues that Mox has had with the mitt, you think you got to listen to your third baseman who's running in for it. He's got a better line,
Yeah,
right?
it's his play. You know, I think this has kind of been a challenge for him thus far. We've seen so many plays
We got the
this
thumbs
game.
up too. That's good. That's good to see from the third baseman.
Yeah, that's good stuff there. Way to be. Jeez, I tell you, that's a tough one. And Mox is doing okay because he's wearing plenty of equipment.
He's limping it off, though. Look at him, shaking it off a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
He got cleated. I mean, there's no doubt about that. He took a cleat, you know, looked like to the shin.
I just thought he took a steamroller. I mean, that was it.
No, it looked like when they collided, he got a little bit of step on him, like he cleated him on the shin as he was coming down.
Well, right now, Lars
all
is
that.
still in the
Some.
batter's box. Here comes the pitch. Ooh, a big, and he golfed that away, even though he struck out. Here's the throw to first. No,
Nope,
not
he's
going to
gonna
come.
hold
So it's going to be a strikeout, but first base there, man. I'll tell you,
Ouch, that
another
one's-
mistake.
That one hurts even more after that missed catch over here because I think the third baseman had a real play on it. He obviously ended up getting hit, and so he was never really going
No,
to
but check
make
this
the
out.
catch.
Hey, you guys, take a look now. Okay, good. The center fielder is starting to move over a little bit.
that looked weird,
But
right?
that was
So
a terrible.
far.
Yeah, they had shifted already because of Sibitang's hitting lefty. But now, there we go. They're a little more balanced. That one's an opening pitch strike to Juan Tenorio Jr.
But yeah, going back to that last one, I mean, what should have really theoretically been almost an out. I mean, maybe he still doesn't make it, but I think he was
Well,
going
he had a
to
good
get
play.
there. Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's
Could've
now
made
turned
it.
into a runner on first.
But still, he struck out. And again,
Oh,
look.
he's running. He's running.
this is
You're going to
popping
let him
out of
just
the
take
glove.
the second,
Another
too.
Mox probably isn't a regular catcher because you see he ran out there with one hand on his mask. You just flip that thing off and it's not a piece of you anymore. You can see
He's fighting the equipment, too.
the gears falling off of him and everything. No matter what, so I think it's pretty safe to say that's not his mitt. So he's struggling to try and deal with somebody else's equipment. Maybe someone didn't show up tonight.
Yeah, give him kudos
And
for
maybe
getting
he's
back
just
there.
Yep.
maybe he's just the fill-in catcher for tonight.
Yep, and he's look at that. Oh, he got a big strike on that one. And wow, Tenorio going back to the dugout, little
Let's
unhappy.
find this. I'm going to find this information out. This is important. Let's see if this is the normal catcher or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
All
he
right.
stood there like a barn on the side of the road, that one there.
So that's going to bring up Henry Fleming, your third baseman. He's probably happy he didn't get run over.
He's showing bunt right now. Trying to move the guy over, but
It's probably a good idea to try and advance the runner the way these guys have been playing today. Oh, man!
he's getting.
He just
That's
got
the
popped.
third batter he's hit.
He was not happy about that. Here's some sportsmanship. He's coming over. He's like, hey, no, I'm sorry. He's
Very
like, no.
nice.
Oh, there he goes.
Very nice.
Oh,
Very
my
nice.
gosh.
I
Jeez.
wouldn't want to get hit by that pitch.
No.
He's throwing some heat.
Nobody wants to get hit by that pitch.
Wow.
That is a, wow.
Speaking of the heat, what about some hot wings? They were delicious. They were
Well,
delicious.
I was talking with Sonny from Enos Kitchen this evening.
Right.
He's like, well, what sauces do you think we should bring? I'm like, you got to bring Frank's hot
All
sauce.
right, I got breaking news.
What do you got?
Breaking news. We found out. All right. So apparently, what had happened was the starting pitcher didn't show up tonight. I believe that's Austin Hocock, if I got the name correct. He didn't show, so everybody's had to shift around. So the normal starting catcher is actually on third base right now. And so we are using the backup catcher tonight. So Mox is more or less the backup catcher. He's not the starting catcher. So maybe he's using, I'm not sure who's on third base, but maybe he's using the third baseman's equipment, and that's why some of it's a little too big and things for him.
Oh, so really he was only trying to give it back to him when he steamrolled him. All right, well, Eli Cruz took that pitch pretty easy, but now there are two down. Oh, no, sorry, there's one down. There's two men on base. And Eli Cruz, your designated hitter, is looking to try and get a base hit and bring his boys home. Oh, that one's going to be fouled into the parking lot.
There goes a windshield.
Look out, everybody. That thing's bouncing. It looks like it's going to make its way all the way out to Beach Road. Almost does. No windshields hit that time, but if they were, you can make Romy your auto glass homie at Saipan Auto Glass Pro, 235-9037.
What's that number?
235-9037. And he whips that one. It's going to be a chopper over to second. Oh, and nobody's going to get out because it got stuck in Louis Diaz's glove. So now the bases are chucked for catcher Austin Beneventi.
Yeah,
And-
bases juice. Another defensive error out here.
Now, J-Boy's beside himself out there. You could just see the look of exasperation. He's like, what do I got to do here? I should have had...
Strike him out. That's what he's got to do.
Take
this
matters
point,
in his
yep.
own hands.
He's like,
You
well,
want it done right, you got to do it yourself this game, apparently.
That's
And
the theme for today, right?
That is.
He's like, I struck the first
doing
guy
it all.
out, and he gets on base.
Because you're not only do you have to strike him out, your catcher needs to catch that strikeout.
Yep.
Keep it going.
Oh, that one's fouled away by
This is
Beneventi.
going to be the second inning where there's actually technically 4 outs being made. Right? That's 8 outs instead of 6 outs. Because they had the strikeout and the guy ran down, made it on the pass ball.
This math brought to you by Valentino Tutoring
Statistically, does that still
Services.
count as a strikeout if they still got on base? So you get the strikeout and the
It has to be.
and the hit.
Yeah. Not a hit. You get
All
a.
right, I guess the
All
base.
right, look at that lead
Whoa,
off by
nice.
a guy on second base.
That was
Chopper foul. There's nowhere for him to go.
Yeah,
You can't even, a lead like that's not going to help you.
foolish. Foolish. No need for that.
All right, well, bases are loaded. And so are some of the nachos that we've received from Cristiano's. But not tonight. Tonight, it's all about baseball and chicken wings and rice and macaroni. Here's the pitch.
Nice.
Ooh, that one's fouled away also. That little check swing was not check enough.
Stay alive.
He was just checking what kind of angle he could hit that at, and apparently the only angle was foul. Speaking of foul, those chicken wings were really good.
They really were.
That
Do we
reminds
have any
me.
more? Or is that it?
No, I think that's it.
No, they're out. Yeah, we're done.
All right. Well, next time.
Do you know why the chickens laugh at my jokes? Because big swing and a miss, and he's out of there. That's gonna get out number 2 for the natives. That's gonna bring us back up to the top of the lineup for a shortstop, Cameron Toai.
Yeah, you were asking what they needed to do. Like I said, you needed the strikeout, and there it was. So now you've got the two outs and bases loaded. So you got force out at any base.
Well, J-Boy's
Set
doing what
yourself
he
up okay.
can to protect this lead in the face of some serious obstacles. All right, here's the pitch. It's a bunt right back to the pitcher. Force out at home. No. Oh, he got the tag. That's out of there. There we go. That's one you don't see very often. That is a 1-2. How about that? How about that?
Interesting. You thought he would have got that ball down the line, either third or first, a little bit farther. That just died right there in front.
Nothing you can do.
So
Well,
it was a 1-2 for the 3 out.
there you go. Now,
Easy as 1, 2, 3.
it's a tough one. What I think the best move is on that one, you got to look at. I would probably bunt it down your first base side because the guy is going to be frozen because he can't leave for the force out. And if you bunt it down the third base side, I would say,
Guys come to get it.
well, you got to. No, I think if you run it down the third base side, you got a little bit of a chance because that guy just got taken out earlier in the inning.
Right. That's kind of what I was thinking.
He's not gonna get there,
Earlier, he's hobbled up, and he was playing pretty close to the bag, and I think he didn't come down far enough on the bunt, right? Even when he squared around. So I thought, fortunately, the ball died right there, and the pitcher was able to make the play.
Well, speaking of pitchers, we're still got the same pitchers. MJ Sakisak coming in for the top of the 5th, getting his warm-ups in as he's going to continue. He's not really playing bad either, but he had a rough third inning, but he got some help defensively last inning with a 1-2-3, but he gave up 4 hits in a row that ended up getting the Survivors into the lead.
Look at the mechanics here in the warm-up. There's no pause, right? He'll just go through the wind-up and deliver. And I'm wondering if that pause is changing or his timing on the pitch.
Yeah, I wonder if he's not just trying to mess with the timing of the batters so they can't actually time it. Normally, what you'll see your guys in the on-deck circle trying to time that delivery from the pitcher. In this one,
Do you remember Bill Cartwright when he would, with the Bulls, when he would do that pause, like he would grab it and guys would get in the lane for the lane violation? Kind of reminds you of that, or the Charles Barkley golf swing. That.
Jeez, everybody knows that swing. That thing is horrible. And he's still a better golfer than me.
Yeah, right? I mean,
Some people are just really good at
Athlete.
sports, Yeah, they're just natural athletes. And
I listened to him give an interview about why he's not a good golfer. And he was talking to Dan Patrick. He's like, Dan, I'm a true believer that you can only be good at one thing. And that's basketball. Here comes the pitch from MJ. Oh, that was
also, when you're a
outside
basketball
ball.
player playing golf, it's got to be hard to find golf clubs, and then you get custom ones made, and you've got a much longer shaft, and it just bends a little more. I mean, there's more to it.
Yeah, and Robbie's used to a regular short shaft. Here comes the pitch from MJ Sakisat.
I'm just not far from the ground, so it makes it a little easier.
That's helpful. Here comes the pitch. Ooh, big swing and a miss.
Big swing comes up empty. 1 ball, 2 strikes on the batter. Or 1-1 correction. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh, man, great stuff. So 1-1. Holy cow, we've got... Oh, wait, we'll tell you all about that. I don't want to get interrupted here on this pitch here from MJ. Even though he's taking I think he's taking selfies every pitch. That's a high fly ball brought to you by Saipan Select. Getting underneath it is the second baseman, Dom Umel, in his first game back in the CNMI while he's visiting back from college. But that's not too shabby right there. So that's 1 guy down.
great fundamental play. And look at Umel even signaling everybody the number of outs. You can tell he's definitely a skilled ball player.
Yep, and by the way, that was June Takamo that came out here, making his first at-bat of the game. He came in for Manny Repley. And now we're going to bring you up to the top of the lineup again with Mox.
Ooh.
Did
you see?
I did see that.
Threw his head back there. That was legit chin music, right?
Yeah. All right, well, Mox is here. Here's a windup from MJ. Kind of threw that one sidearm.
Yeah, it was a little sidearm.
Props to Dr. Rita Sablon watching out here. If you like Ina's Kitchen, well, that's her son who's running the place.
Nice.
Gotta love it.
Yeah, you
Here
do.
comes the pitch. Ooh.
A little low.
Little low.
That last pitch was more Dennis Eckersley, right? He come off the side and kind of gave you a little in-shoot.
Dennis Eckersley, that guy with the savage staff. We got some changes. We're going to let you know what's going on in a little bit. All right, that one's called for a strike. You could tell that was going to be a strike. because it looks like it's way over the other side of the plate from this angle. All right, let's see what we got. MJ with the windup and the pitch. That one looked like it was good, and it was. Look at that, 2 strikes now.
Seen some more changes.
2 balls, 2 strikes, full count.
We'll get those changes to you here in just a minute. Here comes the pitch. Ooh, it's a chopper over to third. Fielded easily by Henry Fleming, throwing it all the way over to Keone. All right, so
Made that just look super easy, just the way it should be at this level.
5-3. Let you guys talk it up while I check out these changes here.
Yeah, that was a really nice play. Again, you know, he just charged the ball, waited for that easy hop, picked it up, and nice throw out there at first.
Yeah, just good delivery over to first.
Is that Remy Sellis? Who came in?
So
here's the
first
pitch
here.
Go ahead.
Oh, swing and a hit
swing and
foul.
miss, yeah.
Almost took out the first base
JT
coach.
Tactico.
I'm not sure what the first base coach did to him, but he was not happy with him, trying to take him out with that first swing of the bat.
Another photo. It's a little. I can't really read it up here. All right, so we're back into play. We got a couple of changes out there in the field. It looks like, is that not Dominic anymore? Did they pull him?
I don't know, but they look like they're having a good time out there in right field.
Oh yeah,
Don
Paganolina and crew.
the posse.
Now, we got some changes, folks. I'm going to get you up here in a second, but here's the pitch from MJ.
Whoa, that was
Oh, you calling that one a strike?
Yeah.
that was almost all the way in the Philippine Ocean, and or Philippine Sea, and he was taking a swing at it.
Yeah, it would have hit the left-handed batter. He was swinging. He's not that big of a guy either.
Oh, well, let's see what he's got here. Look at that pause. He's like, check
Yeah.
me out.
Yeah.
Here comes the pitch. Ooh, he got him. He got him looking. JT goes down like Streetwalker and Garapan. 1, 2, 3. And that's going to bring it Don Mule, Bentley Guerrero, Keone Lazamba, but maybe not. We got these changes, so let me get this stuff taken care of.
Yeah, go ahead, Brad.
Looks
Get
like
the
we got
changes done.
Darian Jones
Brad's really
is
good at
coming
changing
in.
things, you know. He just moves things around, just makes it whatever he wants it to be.
God bless. I tell you, it's nice to see the lights out here, though. Last time I worked the game here, we had issues with these lights. So kudos to the field crew, and I know the electrician out here getting everything up and running again.
Yeah, they were working hard this afternoon. Speaking of Taste of the Marianas, I see that Surf Club over at booth number 9.
Yeah, they're there.
Delicious, delicious things they've got over there at Taste of the Marianas. If you go over to Surf Club booth number 9,
Gotta get the ribs.
Barbecue rib set for $9.
Yeah, unbelievable.
A cheeseburger where you can put some barbecue sauce on it for $7. This cheesy pilaf, which is a rice ball with some meat sauce.
That's excellent.
Is that going to be a new menu item at Surf Club, or is it just exclusively for Taste?
That's exclusive for
Get
Taste.
to Taste and get this exclusive cheesy rice pilaf. Also the hamburger steak too.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
$12
Yeah.
for a hamburger steak. I mean, it is just an egg short of a Loco Moco.
Yeah, right. They do have a good Loco Moco too, though, over at Surf Club. But everywhere, I ate at several, been down there like you, a couple weekends in a row now, and, ate at all the favorite places I had, touched all the booths.
I don't know if you have the same problem that I do, but I almost have a hard time choosing, because there's just like so much good
true.
stuff that it's like, okay, I want this, but I also want this, and I kind of want a side of this. Like, I need like a sampler platter from everyone.
Yeah, right.
So I can
right.
just like walk around and get a little taste.
Yeah, I ended up doing the same thing. Actually, I took a to-go order home because I got filled up. But yeah, the food is fantastic. Great entertainment down there. I think we're ready to go again.
Yeah, here's the pitch from J-Boy.
Oh,
A big
swing and a miss.
swing and a miss. Holy moly. That's going to be Perry Sellis getting his first at-bat. He came into the game last inning, replacing second baseman Dom Humel.
Perry Sellis at the plate for the first time.
Ooh, that one's going to be a shot to right field, running underneath it.
Oh, he
what
got
a
it.
catch by
Nice.
JT Ty Quaco.
Boy, JT made a lot of work on that play.
He definitely made him work, but
I
that
think
was nice.
he wanted a highlight reel on that one. He made it harder than it should have been. Maybe lost it in the lights a little bit.
Well, I think he saw the YouTube TV cameras down here filming for the top 10. And really wanted to play it up for him.
That's right. We're going to have to do a top 10.
All right, well, let's see what we got here from Ben Leon Guerrero, your center fielder for the Natives. Woo! I tell you what he got. He got a fan on sale. Spun around
I think
with
they
a
were
big
feeling
cut.
the breeze from that swing over there on the right field. All those people got at the fence.
Yeah, Don, down there, they got it.
When
He's
you got
happy.
swings like that, who needs CUC? Here comes the pitch. Ooh, that's 2 fans.
I think they call that the trade wins. Manufacturing a little trade wind action up there.
Well, they're going to have to manufacture something. They're down 3-1 here in the bottom of the 5th. Time is running out for the Natives.
Yeah.
Ooh, that looked like it was going to be in there. He got him looking. Did you see that movement?
I'll go ahead, Brad. As you can see, I was going to also note, Brad, we also missed the 5th inning stretch again. We missed the 5th inning stretch again.
No, we're going to
We
figure
keep
that out.
promising it every week that, you know, it's going to be the 5th
What's the
inning
5th
stretch.
inning? So what's going to
Well,
happen?
it's like the 7th inning stretch, but it's in the 5th inning because we only go to 7 innings.
But they just don't do it here?
No, we don't have a stretch here.
Oh, we should do something.
All
We've
right,
seen
well,
some stretches, you know, trying to reach for some of these pitches.
Pull a hamstring.
here comes your first baseman, Keone Lizama. Oh, that's a high fly ball to left. No, it's going to be to third base. No, he stuck out one hand. What was he doing, Trey and Lieto,
That's a
trying to
true
hot
catcher.
dog it with one hand?
Well, I think that was a catcher. I think he got fooled with the spin. He's not used to that position.
Man,
I feel bad for him.
you got to center yourself underneath that pitch. Instead,
Maybe
he
he
just
was stepping that catcher's mitt.
Yeah, I
you know,
think so.
The glove kind of threw it off a little bit.
Yeah, maybe, but you're
he did
still
seem-
holding your
he
glove
did
up
seem
over
under
you.
it. That was the real
No,
problem. Is he didn't
that's
seem like
it.
he got under it, so he really had to reach for it.
No, he
so
stuck his
put
arm
He
out.
put himself in a bad position.
Yeah, he never got underneath it. And he had to move with it because the ball was spinning and moving.
All right, well, now we got Larson Civitang out there, your right fielder for the Natives, with a runner on first and 2 down. Thought that is a strike. It looked like it was going to be one, but again, a nice little delay every single time, it seems like, on these strike calls.
You know, something fascinating here with the Survivors mixing up the line, or, mixing up the positions here. They're doing well.
They have.
Maybe this is something they stay with.
Ooh, that's high and outside. J-Boy trying to get back in that strike
And
zone.
outside, 1 ball.
Man, they should be out of the inning again. J-Boy is being plagued by some poor defensive plays by his teammates. Nothing,
we have
not
a
trying to
pitch count?
bag on these guys. We do not. But I could tell you it's more than he should have already.
Yeah.
That's going to be fouled away behind us.
Ball back. Ball back, please. Ball back. Please return that foul ball.
And
I honestly, we don't do a pitch count because I can't count that high. We all know math's
1
not my
and
strong
2.
suit. I don't know much about baseball, and I can't count. So,
1 ball and 2
Trifecta.
strikes.
but I'm often right, so it's okay.
That's the main thing, right?
1 and 2 to the right fielder.
It's a feel.
Here comes the pitch from J-Boy. Ooh, he golfed that. Again, another swing and a miss. Nice loppy throw to first. Oh, jeez, you almost thought that wasn't going to work, right?
Ugly. That was brutal.
I mean, it got the job done, but I'll tell you, it definitely did not look pretty. All right, well, still,
Yeah, not
they
the way you
got
drew
out of
it
there.
up.
Nothing's happening the way you draw it up, the way it's
Sometimes
been
things
going
don't have to be
tonight.
pretty to get the job done, Brad. You should know that better than anybody.
True story, but this game might be a double bagger. We're not expected greatness every single time, but you know, with some of the stuff, when you got your pitcher who's doing a great job out there, he's even not clearing the bases with a triple, you got to support him out there in the field by making some smart calls. Again, you just got to, it's fundamentals. It's
Absolutely.
some basic fundamental baseball.
Absolutely. He's really helping his cause tonight, too. Playing with a lot of emotion, fielding well, hitting well, throwing well. You can see he's still throwing gas.
Yeah, and unlike the other guy on the other team, he is not plunking people. So, let's take a look at what he's doing so far. J-Boy Mendiola, 1, 2, 3 strikeouts so far tonight. Gave up a few hits. Sorry, that's let me change that around a little bit.
Just the opposite.
So, yeah, he actually has been plunking people like it's his job.
Yeah.
So he's got 3 hit batters already, but he's got a bunch of strikeouts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 strikeouts so far tonight. But the sad part is that a couple of those guys got on base because of throwing errors and fielding errors by his catcher.
But 9 strikeouts, Brad. Not to correct you again, but 9 strikeouts. It's coming from our official statistician.
All right, we're going to figure that out. All right, but either way, we're going to bring you up to the top of the 6th, where Austin Hooka, your shortstop, is at the plate. Here comes the pitch from MJ. He's still in there. That one is a strike.
You think he's going to go the distance?
It is 9 strikes. Wow. 9 strikeouts. All right, so let's see what we got here. I hope MJ does. Ooh, that dropped in 1-1.
Got the lyrics.
He's going the distance.
Maybe he's going for speed.
He's going for speed.
He's all alone in his time of need.
All right, here it
Throws
comes.
me off.
Oh, it's a chopper fielded by the shortstop.
He's
Here
hustling.
comes the throw. Not going to be in time.
Why didn't he slide?
He's got.
He should have just ran and went in the out.
You don't often see slides to first,
Weird, right?
but we just saw one tonight.
All
So
right.
let's put that. That's going to be my Saipan Baseball League first so far this season. But here comes the pitcher.
I was wondering whether he slid because the first baseman, although he was off the bag, he was just a little bit behind, and I feel like if he would have tried to run through the bag, he probably would have run over the first baseman.
Oh, it's a shot by J-Boy.
What do they
It's
do?
Over to second. He will advance the runner, though. Not too bad.
Did his
That's
job.
going to be a 4-3, and now you got your runner on second. That's Louis Diaz coming up. Wow, with 1 down and a runner in scoring position already. A base hit. Going to give the Survivors a little more breathing room here in the top of the 6th inning.
I think Diaz had a single last time up, didn't he? Down the third baseline?
He struck out in his
Okay.
last at-bat.
Wow.
And before that, he ground out.
All right, he's due then.
Yeah, yes, there you go. that was a smooth recovery. That was Kerry Strugworthy for a recovery
Okay.
off of that one.
Little Olympic reference.
There you go. Here's the pitch. Oh, it's going to be a pop fly over to short right center. They're running in for it.
It's
It
in.
falls in right between them again. A conversation not had between those guys. They're going to be talking about it afterwards. Hey, I thought that was you. Hey, I thought it was me.
I told you he was going to get a single.
Oh, well, that's going to drop in for a single.
Quite the prediction.
But now you got runners on first and third for your first baseman, Brel Yobe. He's having one Brel of a game.
Yeah, look, both guys started pulling up, though. You know, when they were both running for the ball. After seeing this last collision, they kind of think maybe a little hesitant. We're going to have to work on calling everybody off at practice.
They were just being too friendly with each other. You just need one guy to go out there and get it.
Take charge of it.
Now, this is going to be Brel Yobe. Well, that was an interesting.
That's
Sidearm, yeah.
Yeah, that's that drop down Dennis Eckersley.
We've seen him throw that sidearm a few times, but I don't think any of them have landed for strikes yet.
No, not at all.
I think it's just taking a breather kind of pitch, you know. Oh, that one fouled right back to us.
I think he's getting tired because you can see the mechanics on that one. He was really just aiming that ball. He wasn't coming like typically over the top like you would, like before. Now he's just like he's got his elbow cocked and
An astute observation.
he's throwing fastballs. That's a sign of somebody's getting tired.
Can't put in that extra grip. Oh, the runner is going the second. Cut off by the pitcher.
Got him.
No, he's safe over there at third as well.
Stolen base, everybody's safe.
Wow, how about that?
I was surprised the base runner turned his back to the field to play. Did you see that? He was looking that way, stepping on the bag. Interesting.
All right, well, let's see what we got going on here. Oh, my God, all kinds of stuff happening. Here's the pitch. Whip that thing right in there. Then you got runners on second and third. Base hit's going to do some damage.
Yeah, only one out so far, so
Runners over at second and third.
Here's the windup to pitch. That's a pop fly over our heads behind us.
you know, I know baseball doesn't quite have like quote unquote set plays, but if you really watch this, the runner on second almost got about halfway to third. The guy on third started kind of moving more towards home plate, and then he was definitely going to swing at that. Like that was a set play almost.
It's definitely a distraction on second when he was running. The pitcher was looking at him. He's dancing.
Second. Oh, he's going to walk him to load the bases. Did he just call that a strikeout?
He just called it a strikeout.
He did call that a strikeout.
Oh, he jumped out of the way. I just saw the replay. He jumped out of the way.
That was interesting. I kind of thought that was a ball.
Up here, it looked like a ball.
Yeah, it did not look like a strike.
From down
up
there,
here.
we're at a different angle, though, so maybe if you're over the center of it, you probably thought it.
Well, that's going to bring up your third baseman, Treyon Lieto. You saw him get trucked. They should call him Truck-on Lieto after he got that run over by Mox earlier. There's an opening strike.
You know,
from
on that
MJ.
last batter, Brad, I think it was a strike because the batter just ran off like it was a strike. No, you know, contesting the call.
All right, well, let's see if MJ's got more in the tank for this one. Oh, wow, that was a swing and a miss. I think
He almost turned himself all the way around. He's almost right back in position for the next pitch.
Oh, he did. Almost all the way around. We'll call that a 300. We give him a 300 for twisting around almost all the way.
This is Sparta.
He definitely wanted to hit that thing all the way back to Thermopylae. Here comes the pitch. Oh, it's a grounder. It's going to find its way in, and one run will score. Will another run score? He's running. He's trucking. Here's the throw home. Yeah, he's safe. And the runner is going to make it to second, and the ball's going to keep going. Oh, no, he made a bad decision to run the third. Here he comes in, but he's going to be safe. What a play. The Survivors tacking on 2 more runs. Whoa, my goodness.
That was exciting. A lot of base running. Super base running coming around. That second runner coming around third.
I
They
did
were waving
not
him in.
think Louis Diaz was going to make it, but I definitely didn't expect Trey to get all the way to third base on that one. I thought he might have made a mistake, but he got those legs going like Mr. Krabs and made his way over to third base.
Well, he was lucky. He would have been thrown out, but the center fielder bobbled the ball, and he couldn't throw it, so the throw was way late. But if he caught it cleanly or picked it up cleanly, he was throwing him
Might
out.
have had him, yep.
Well, that's Ben Leon Guerrero out there for
Another
the
couple
natives.
of unforced errors that put a guy on third.
And this is your left
Drove
fielder,
in 2
Will
runs.
Cabrera, at the plate with 2 men down and 1 on base. Ooh, it's a high fly ball.
That one's
It's
going
gonna
back.
not be playable coming back behind us. Wow, what a game. Now the Survivors up 5-1
Wow.
here in the top of the 6th.
Yeah, the
Natives-
natives are going to need a really big bottom of the 6th here to at least, get this within striking distance.
Cabrera wants to try to bring his buddy home. Oh, you watched that strike go right in there. You knew it.
Waiting for the bender.
0-2. Yeah, from up here, it's real easy to say that you're a tough guy. You can get a base hit off of an easy pitch like that. But down there, you don't know what's coming. MJ, he's been throwing it. He's been mixing it up. Ooh, that was outside. But for a lot of the game, that would have been a strike.
One ball, 2 strikes.
The
I
1
think
and
the
2.
catcher moved it too much. If he would have framed it and left it, it might have been okay. But yeah, to your point, that's been a pretty close call.
All right, well, Trayon is on third base, normally playing third base, and Will Cabrera at the plate. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss, that's going to do it. And the Natives going to get out of this inning a little bruised up, surrendering 2 runs here in the top of the 6th. And they're going to come back in with left fielder Juan Tenorio Jr., followed up by Anki Leon Guerrero with his first at-bat, and Darian Jones with his first at-bat.
Now, Brad and Mario, y'all noticed, we've talked a lot about, using other people's equipment and how they may have to borrow things. Have you noticed that both teams have been using the same catcher's helmet? They've been passing it back and forth all night.
And I'm wondering why they always put it on the dirt. I would leave it on the grass because it would think all the sweat in there.
Right, maybe they're trying to get the dirt in there.
What happened
get in
with
the
Juan?
eyes of the other guy. I don't know.
Right.
I mean, got to take the advantages where you can get them, right?
Right?
If you're not cheating, you're not trying.
I'm telling you. These guys are really. Well, we'll see what happens here.
Just kidding, kids. Do not cheat. Don't cheat on school. Don't cheat in life. Don't cheat other people.
You only cheat
Don't
yourself.
cheat in sports. Right?
There's
Do
no
things
honor.
the honest and right way.
That's right. There's no honor in that.
Oh,
Do it the
man.
right way or forget about
Guys,
it.
seeing all these things that are going to make me miss out on great jokes here.
So we got some more changes, it sounds like, coming up.
No, the only change is the mistakes that I made. Boom.
We got
You don't
Brad
make
correcting
mistakes, Brad.
things again.
You don't make mistakes, Brad.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
Yeah. Isn't it like Bob Ross in the painting? There are no mistakes.
I feel like Kathy would disagree with you
Only
on that.
happy
He
trees.
definitely makes some mistakes.
All right, folks. Well, let's get you caught up on here. So leading off is Anki Leon Guerrero. He actually came in for Juan Tenorio, not for Henry Fleming. So Anki Leon Guerrero is coming in, followed by Henry Fleming. Let me make sure I get that scored away on my little
The Natives
score
probably
box
really
here.
feeling the pressure too right now. I mean, they're down 5-1. They really
Here's
need some
the
runs
pitch.
here. That first pitch is outside for a ball.
All right, so your third
Yeah, they're
baseman
going
is
to start
still
pressing a
Henry.
little bit now. You're going to, the cheese is going to be a little more binding.
Yeah, but I still think, as the batter, you got to wait for the right pitches, right? You can't still be, swinging at things just to swing at
Oh,
them.
there's a foul ball by Anki out there, but on the first base side. And
Don't be
remember,
reaching for
if
him.
you're parked over there, that could damage
Right.
your windows in your vehicle. And if that happens, you got to call Romy, your Auto Glass homie, 235-9037. The Auto Glass Pro is the only one you need to know. Here's the pitch from J-Boy Mendiola. High and inside. That's going to be a ball. Speaking of balls, Survivors having a ball out here today.
I think it's the Auto Glass Pro is where you need to go.
2 balls and 1 strike.
Don't you know?
Coming from the guy from Buffalo. Here comes the pitch. Oh, that one's going to
Another
be
one
fouled
fouled.
off into the parking lot again.
Almost in the exact same place. That car is really in some danger.
Well, and if your car's in danger, don't go to a stranger. Go to Saipan Auto Glass Pro, 235-9037. Take your car from purgatory to car heaven. Call Romy, your Auto Glass homie, 235-9037, the Saipan Auto Glass Pro. Did you know he also sells bikes over there?
Did not.
Well, he does, and you're going to get a great deal on those bikes too.
Excellent.
He's not just a retailer; he's a distributor for GT and for Cannondale. Count is 2-2 to Anki. Woo! That ball had some movement on it. It's a grounder over to short. The throw, what a throw! But takes him off the base. Runner is going to be safe, but man, not too bad. Anki's going to be on there for a nice infield single.
And see, I want to point out it was really important by the runner to really just charge, right? He didn't really worry as much about whether the play was going to be fielded correctly or anything. He made sure he had full effort getting to the first base, and so that when that pitch was or that throw was off and that guy wasn't on the bag, he was able to get all the way through.
Yeah.
Didn't delay.
Fundamental. Yeah,
he
right.
He
Run
didn't
through
delay.
it.
He just kept going.
All right, well, that's going to bring up Henry Fleming as the Natives keep going, trying to keep a rally going in this inning, get some runs back. Down 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. That one was a little
Sucking in
bit
that
inside.
Almost had your 4th hit batter.
No kidding. Well, if Henry wasn't in good shape, he definitely would have got hit on that one. You can always suck it in so far. Here we go. J-Boy Mendiola.
Brad knows a
that's
lot about
going up
sucking it
into
in.
the parking lot. And that definitely...
Almost hit the police car.
It almost hit the police car. Hey, if we haven't told you already, if you ended up getting your vehicle windows damaged out here in the parking lot...
Who do you call, Brad?
Call Romy, your auto glass homie, at the Saipan Auto Glass Pro, 235-9037. J-Boy out there on the mound with a runner on first. Here's the pitch. It's a chopper fielded by the second baseman. They get the force. Here's the throw to first. Not going to be in time. It's going to be wild, and boy, he's going to end up making his way to second base. But man,
And then a really
Anke's
unfortunate
gonna be
error
up.
there too, because I mean, if he had just done the tag out and held it, you'd only have a runner on first. But now that runner was able to go all the way to second after that errant throw.
That's going to bring up your DH, Darian Jones. AJ Jones probably a big fan, hoping that Darian does pretty well. Hey, you know what happens though if you do get your windows replaced? You still got to get it
Tinted.
tinted.
That's right.
Otherwise, you're going to get tinted when you're driving down the road from the sun. If that happens, you call the tint man from Dan Dan. It's Tobak Castro. Here's the pitch from J-Boy. That looked good, and it looked good to Actor 2. Strike one.
He's really thrown a nice game, though. He's really done a nice job today out there in the mound.
Yeah, he might make it through the whole game at this rate.
If
Yeah.
he keeps pitching like this, he will. Here's the pitch. Darian Jones on the other side of the plate. You can see a little bit of a defensive shift out there, too. The right fielder, I don't know, about 30 feet off of the line, but big gap between center and left. Jeez.
Yeah, that left center gap right there, huge.
That's the kind of defensive, never mind, I'm going to keep that one in the tank.
That's the kind of gap you're used to seeing.
No,
Right between the teeth, just a big buck tooth gap.
no, I was going to go a different direction, but it was going to be funny. Anyway, here comes the pitch. Oh, that one's going to be a shallow fly.
He's got it.
J-Boy taking it by himself. Can't throw the tag the runner because there's no one there on base. So we're going to call that a fly to the pitcher, and that's going to bring up your catcher, Austin Beneventi.
An F1 for everybody out there.
That was actually infield fly rule in effect, right? So he was out no matter what.
Yeah, because there would be no force, right?
Yeah.
All right, well, there's still a giant gap. Like that center fielder needs to move over. June Takano got to move
There he
over.
goes.
The runner's going to third
Nope.
on a nice little steal. Oh, but
heading
foul
back.
ball, he's going to have to run back.
There was a hit and run.
Still, the Survivors could have been in some trouble out there with their center fielder out of position. But if anything, he's got to drift over more a little bit. But what are you going to do?
So the third base coach tugs on his right ear. Let's see if he's running.
All right. Well, here comes the pitch. No, they're going to throw it to second, who's nowhere near second base. Not a great defensive play by Louis Diaz.
Looked a little sloppy on that exchange there.
Oh, man.
Yeah, there was I feel like a very high probability that throw did not connect and got past him.
Sloppy
Oh,
Joe,
lucky he
sloppy
kept it in
Sloppy
there.
Joe. J-Boy with the pitch. Ooh.
That's
Brought
down
some
there.
stank on it. Got it for a strike.
Yeah, I think you just focus on the batter. I wouldn't even worry about that runner.
Hey, you already got 2 outs. I mean,
Yeah, all you're going to do is let him at throwing error, he scores, right?
Yeah.
Well, so you got Austin, who's he reached on an error earlier, but also got a
Now he's
strikeout. The
going.
runner's going. Oh, a check
another
swing,
one.
foul ball. And now
Everybody's shaking their head.
Henry's like, no, this is the second time I was going to take third.
Yeah.
No.
I was watching the third base coach. He was like grabbing his head. He's like shaking his head. I couldn't believe it.
Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Get back to second base, Henry.
man, two sprints
But look
for
at the.
nothing.
You can take a look at the second baseman over there. He's way over there. He's not giving any defensive support. Here comes the pitch. Oh, curved outside. Strikeout, and that's going to end it. Whoa. I don't know if he's going to love it. That they called that he didn't check it. He must have went all the way around, or at least it dropped in the strike zone.
Yeah.
But, man.
It looked good. It looked good. I think he just stood, he froze him.
Yep. Well, now it is 5-1 heading into the last inning. Survivor's going to see if they can pack on any insurance runs here. They're going to lead off with June Takanwa, who came in the third inning, followed by Moxie Ekar and JT Taekwenko. And hey, we'll see if they got more runs there.
Absolutely, absolutely. I thought on that last play there, when you saw that second baseman was so far by the first base side with a right-handed hitter. I didn't even know why he was up there.
Hey, folks, real quick, want to tell you that there is a concert that's happening in Saipan July 14th at the Crown Plaza from 6 to 10. It's the Super Typhoon Mawar relief event for Guam and Rota. The
Excellent.
Indigenous Affairs Office is hosting this with a bunch of folks. Yes? Oh, it's at Aqua Resort. Well, not if you look at the ticket here. Okay, it says Crown Plaza, but it's not Crown Plaza. It's at Aqua Resort. It's going to be up north with FNF. That's going to be July 14th. Don't worry. That gives us plenty of time to change that graphic.
Some quick breaking news. We have a pitching change.
Pitching change for the years in to replace.
Oh, let's find
Franco
out.
in.
Franco who?
He's going to finish this up.
Who is it?
Franco Flores.
All right. Well, Franco Flores is
Sakisat.
coming in to relieve MJ Sakisat here at the top of the seventh inning, and he's going to come in there and whip to see what he's got here. Let me whip this over here on my little score sheet. Make sure I see where he came in. All right. What's that?
I said Canny, son, Little League Canny, Flores, that's Franco. The oldest son.
He looks like he's throwing pretty good. Hey, got good control.
Wow,
Got
he's
some
got
gas,
the big
too.
windup.
Yeah, they're going to need it. I mean, this is do or die for them, right? They've got to get out of the top of the seventh here with no more damage taken on,
Well, that's right.
and then they gotta get some bats in the end.
Yeah, they're going to get some runs here to get back in this thing.
And not just the Rota kind. You got to get the bats you can eat.
Well, right now you can see that the guys from the Survivors are paying keen attention to all these warm-up pitches to see what they're going to be facing. A lot of high and inside pitches, and June is going to be dealing with that. Maybe some chimneys, because that's where all of those pitches are coming up right about where his face is going to be when he gets into the batter's box.
Yeah.
All right, well, they're talking it up right now.
What's our score right now?
Score is 5-1. Survivors leading the Natives. Survivors trying to close in on their first or second win of the season.
Okay. They look good tonight. I'm surprised they're.
And you can't blame a
Record
whole
is
lot of
that.
errors out here either. But here we go. Here is the first pitch from our new pitcher in relief, and he's got a strike. Franco Flores starting like he means it.
Yeah. Very deliberate up there. I like it.
All right. Well, Franco Flores looks like he's using the same mitt that MJ was using. Here comes the pitch. Ooh, that's going to be a little chopper over to second. Looks like it's fielded easy, and it was fielded easy by Perry Sellis. And that's going to be a 4-3 if you're scoring at home. Brings us back to the top of the lineup with your catcher, Mox Yekar.
Yeah, some good defensive play. Stayed in front of the ball, took it on the one hop, got it over to first base real easy.
Thought they played that a little nonchalant, though. I think it was too easy. I didn't see the
Some
urgency
people
in that
just
one.
make it look easy,
Yeah, they can. I just thought that the runner made that one close, and I think he could have
Yeah, the
hustled.
runner was definitely doing the right thing. He was sprinting down there trying to get it.
Ooh,
way
that was
outside.
low and away for ball one to Yekar. Man, this game is going pretty fast. It is 8-10 here.
Exciting game, though.
If you're watching from out in the States, I'll tell you, it's still a beautiful weather night out here at Tan Ko Palacios Field. Here's the pitch. Ooh, a big swing and caught a piece of it, but foul ball.
1 ball, 1 strike on the batter.
He likes to throw inside. Not afraid of it.
Well, that's where all his pitches were, like in the warm-ups. If you saw where he was warm up, that's got to be tough. There's no real bullpen out here. So the only warm-ups they're really getting is right there. So coming into the game's got to be tough for these guys in relief. Here comes the pitch. Ooh, it's a chopper down the third base side.
Nice.
Fielded clean
Great
by
play.
Henry Fleming, and a great throw over there to Keone Lizama.
One thing I've noticed here in Saipan is that there is no bullpen. There's also no cow pens, which is why cows are just on the side of the road.
And
Well, if you know Calpen, he was in
the right fielder,
Kumar, Henry and Kumar. Who's it? Oh my God, go to White Castle. Harold and Kumar. Harold and Kumar.
Cow pen?
Yes, Calpen. All right, all right.
That was almost there, Brad. You
Almost
got it.
there.
It was good. It was
Swing and a
good.
miss by Brad Rosala.
Well, I've been to White Castles many times. I just don't know
You've
where
never
you're
seen
going.
cow pen there?
No.
Yeah.
You did see him at Guantanamo, though. Here comes the pitch for JT Quinco.
Only as he was
Ooh.
escaping, though.
High and inside pitch, but he really went chopping at that. It almost looked like he was trying to defend himself. But 2 down here in the top of the 7th. Flores in here just trying to keep the lead limited to 4 here. And hopefully the natives get a chance in the bottom of the 7th. Trying not to dig a hole deeper than they already have. Here's the pitch outside and down.
You know, you were talking about, you said Guantanamo Bay there. And
Yes.
I was thinking, do you remember Dawson and Downey? I think you were there with them, weren't you?
No, and I did not call the code red. I was in Guantanamo Bay, though.
Yeah, but you were just visiting, right? You weren't do not pass go.
Yeah, they definitely did. I was at the.
were just on the
I was at
outskirts,
Camp
right?
X-Ray.
Did you wear your dress whites?
Here comes the pitch. No, there's a shot
drop.
over to shallow right, and it's going to drop in for a single. Wow, and I think. Wow, that was great. That actually just dropped right in there. Perfect placement. And JT getting on base.
Yeah, JT did a real nice job fighting that pitch off and just put it where they gave it to him.
He went
Fought it
opposite
off and-
field, too.
Yeah. He got jammed and fought it there, and pretty impressive. Good piece of
Needed a
hitting.
little bit of peanut butter with the jam, and it would have been perfect.
It was
Amen.
raspberry, and only one person's brave enough to give me the raspberries. Lone Star. All right, well, Flores checks the runner, and he's going to be safe. Well, look at how small that JT looks there next to Keone. Keone looking like a mountain out there. It looks like that might be Keone's younger brother or son. Who knows?
Or half of Keone.
Yeah. It's Keone light. Here comes the pitch. Oh, it's high, and boy, the catcher, really, Austin looking at trying to throw him out.
Well, look at the shortstop at second base, but nobody's making a play at second.
No,
They're just kind of standing there sleeping. He probably could have ran on them.
You know, it's 8 o'clock. Some people's bedtime already.
Mine.
Put in a
Getting
hard
there.
day. Put in a long
I'll take
hard day at
that
work
second.
and
I'm not used to staying up late on a Tuesday night. Here comes the pitch.
Going up on
Oh,
a
he got him
Tuesday.
on that one. That was a great pitch by Franco.
For a strike, that's 1 ball, 1 strike on the batter. We're in the top half of the 7th inning, the top of the last inning. It's
Wow, let's see what's going on. What do you think he's going to throw on this one, Mario?
On the mound, Franco.
I think he's going to come inside with some heat. I think he's going to stay with Old Faithful.
He's crowding the box a little bit, coming high. Let's see what he's got. Franco's got the sign. He's looking at third base for inspiration. Here comes the throw.
Chopper down,
Foul. Looks like it bounced off of something right away, right from the jump.
Hit the plate? Do you think it hit the plate?
Yeah, but even if it would have, it just seemed interesting. Anyway, that's
A lot
going to
of
bring the
spin.
runner back, reset everything here. Count is, couldn't see his left hand if it was 1 and 2 or 2 and 2.
I see in center field somebody's got a great seat out there. The hatchback open.
Yeah,
Great.
he could take second right now. He should send that runner.
I would.
As soon as he turns his back,
That's right now. Go.
go. Franco heard us. He turned
did.
around. He might be listening to us right now. A little Bluetooth headphone going on.
Yeah. Right on cue. Did you see that?
Yeah.
He said, go, we turned.
Oh my gosh.
Look at second short, not even jumping over there.
Might be like the Houston Astros. Donald Pangolina might be giving him the sign. Is he banging on a trash can out there?
He might be.
Here's the pitch. Oh, it's a high fly ball. It's going to be not playable. Going to bounce right on top of it. It does bounce right on top of the building here.
That's two.
Please return the foul ball, please.
We don't have a concrete pro.
Alvin Takai down there. Give him the foul ball.
But,
give it up to Chuck.
Man, I remember in the old days when this press box used to be made out of just tin and wood. That would have been a little more damaging for us. But this thing is pretty tough. It says Keone is the baby brother of Ben DeLeon Guerrero. That's from A.J. Jones.
All right, A.J., thank you.
All right, well, Franco taking a look at first base. Keone's there. He's
go.
ready for it.
He wants to go.
Yeah, well, look at his hands. Well, he's
he's
wiggling
got sparkle fingers going.
Yeah,
You
it's
notice
just
he's got
jazz
little spirit
hands.
sparkle
Jazz
fingers.
Here it comes.
There he
Oh, it's the pitch.
goes!
Oh, he's caught
He's
now.
in between.
What's he going to do? There's nobody there. He's got to get down in the dirt.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, it passed.
That's wheels.
Wow.
Did you?
Look
He
at
could
that.
Fast. It's that sparkle
He is
motion.
safe.
I'm actually impressed. He was
Sometimes
three-quarters.
I doubt your commitment to sparkle motion. He's got it going on out there.
He does.
Man, he was three-quarters of the way that he ran back, and still they
That
didn't
was
cover.
fast. That was fast. He should come play Ultimate. We can
Wow.
use some fast people like that.
That was fast, but not
Wheels.
as fast as the DSL broadband we got from IT&E letting us broadcast the game tonight. Franco on the mound. Let's see where he's going. He's going to home
Now
plate.
he's going.
That's
Oh,
a shot.
that one's
That's
going.
got
Keep
chance
going.
to get fall into the gap,
comes
but
the
it
runner.
is fielded cleanly by Hanky Leon Guerrero, making a great catch out there, making up the run around and getting the natives out of a situation. That would have been tough because I'll tell you, as fast as JT was out there, he could have scored.
I think he could have almost made it to home before that ball even dropped.
Yeah, he crushed that ball. That was hit a long
Hanging
way.
out there for a while. And
Well, that was some
how
good
fast
stuff.
JT was, he easily could have made it to home before that ball ever even hit the ground.
Well, man, this is it. This is it for the natives. You know the survivors got to be talking about it in their huddle right there now. But the natives, this is what they got, and you can't ask for anything better than what they've got coming into it. You've got Cameron Tawai coming up at the top of the lineup, followed by Perry Sellis and Ben Leon Guerrero. And, these survivors, they've made some mistakes out there. They've left it out there.
But they are survivors.
They have
We're gonna see if
left
they
the
can
door
live up to their
open
names.
for the natives to come back. But let's see if they can hold them off.
Yeah, really impressive watching this game today. I think on both teams, really exciting ball out here. And if you haven't been down to the ball game to watching this live, come on down. Definitely great seeing it on the internet, but come on down. Great atmosphere, and you can head over to the Cristiano's tent there. They got great burgers or great, what was that, hot dog we had last time?
They got
Everything's
burgers
great.
over there. They got smash burgers and some of the poke nachos there at Cristiano's.
Fantastic.
And hey, if you still want to listen to us, even if you come down here, the nice thing about streaming is you can watch it on your phone.
Yeah.
And you can still listen to this great commentary that we are giving you while you are here live at the game.
Well, I'll tell you who's not listening to us right now because he's at the plate. Cameron Tawai. He's facing down J-Boy Mendiola, who's still dealing some heat here in the top of the seventh. Looking good.
1 strike on the batter.
Cristiano's, those poke nachos are amazing.
Those are unbelievable.
Right? So I'll tell you how good they are. My son
How
was
good
here.
are they?
Keone doesn't really like seafood at all. He calls himself an unpescatarian. Well, he was eating that poke and
Is that
those
right?
chips. Oh my
wow.
God, he loved them. In fact, I had already waved them off. I'm like, no, these are mine, kid. I am the king of the jungle. He's like,
Wow.
Then he came up to me, Oliver Twist. Can I have some more? That one's going to be a chopper foul. But he did reach out to it. Doom's like, no, but it bounced fair. No, it didn't, says Hector Ephraim.
Yeah, it looked like it was already foul before he had actually made contact with it there on the third
But yeah,
base
he
line.
was standing in the foul.
Yeah, he was already outside of it, so I don't think he knocked it foul.
All right, well,
Even if he knocked it fair, it would still be foul, right?
Sure, I'm not the rules analyst. That's Brad.
All right, here
I
comes the
provide
pitch
color
from
commentary.
J-Boy. Oh, did he hit him? No, he ducked low enough so that it didn't hit him. But
That
you know,
went right around him.
that thing, if it didn't have as much heat, I would have stayed in there and taken the hit just to get myself a lead off on base right there.
Get it any way you can right now, right?
Well, he's already been hit by a pitch once tonight.
He's gun shy now.
Ooh, look, you see him lean back.
He flinched.
He did
Wow.
flinch.
Wow. Great pitch.
That brings us to the second baseman.
Wow. So here we go. Perry Sellis, he came in the inning. He came in a couple of innings ago. This is his second at bat. He flied out. Remember that big hit that went out to right field that JT got it. And man, he's coming up again. So he can hit for distance here. Let's see what he's got. Do you think he's whipping out the driver, or do you think he's got some of his irons? Ooh, that's first pitch strike again. Still seeing that same catching
Issue, right?
Yeah,
Popping out
that
the glove,
mitt.
and it's too big for sure. And again, he's the backup catcher, so let's give him a lot of credit and give him some slack because he's doing a great job behind the plate.
J-Boy just trying to complete the game here. Got one down, bottom of the seventh with the 4-run lead. Wow, that was a great pitch.
big one.
And that's going to be playable, but not going to get in for
Barely.
it. Fouled over here, just inside the confines, but not good enough
Did you
to
see the
get a
movement on
catch.
that ball?
Yeah, that
Looked like a
was wild.
screwball.
That was very playable and catchable, but not without taking a little bit of damage running into the wall and the netting to try to get to it.
Live to play another day.
Well, 0-2 now. So J-Boy way ahead in the count. Let's see what he delivers. I'm thinking he's going to throw outside. Oh, well, that one had movement too. And that even had movement off the bat. Here's the throw to short. Did they get him? No, my goodness. I'll tell
First
you,
baseman had a
the
lot of
first
trouble with
baseman's
that
having
one.
some issues tonight for sure. Brel Yobe not able to get it, but that's going to end up getting the first runner on base. Perry Sellis safely on there. I'm going to call that. I don't know what you're going to call it.
Well, I think it's going to be an error on the shortstop. You know, he
Thought he could have caught it, but that ball had crazy movement off the bat too.
it did, and then he bobbled it and he threw it in the dirt because he was trying to hustle the throw.
Oh, did he
that
hit
one
him?
got him.
Jeez.
Yep, he's getting it. That was right off the shoulder.
That
He tried
is-
to avoid it, but
Yeah, the catcher's going out to settle him down. I tell you,
well, so now,
this could start a rally.
well, you got
two
you got
on.
one out, and you got runners on first and second. You're trailing by 4, and you're sending up your big first baseman, Keone Lozama. Keone led off the game, getting hit by a pitch, struck out, and then he reached on an error.
So that's the hit by batter. That's the fourth one now, right?
1, 2, 3,
4 hit by
4.
pitches. Yeah.
All right.
4
well,
drills
let's-
tonight. A few more, and you'd have a full ratchet set.
Here comes that pitch. Oh, that's high and outside, ball 1.
Might have got that one in the first inning.
On dead Larson.
Making him work now, huh, Brad?
Well. Oh, jeez. AJ having some serious. AJ, I don't even know if I want to repeat it. That's great. Here comes the pitch from J-Boy. No,
out.
that's a great shot to left field.
going back.
Running back for it. He's not going to get it, is he? No, he drops it.
This will clear
Will
the
Cabrera
bases.
drops it.
No.
And, oh, and a terrible throw.
He's going to home.
And that's going to bring
He's
one
running.
run home. And now you're going to have runners on second and third. Oh, my goodness. Folks, the natives are still here.
Crushed it.
They are not leaving, but what a shot. That thing went all the way back to the wall. A great,
So
great
Big
big
Cells was
shot
on
by
second.
Keone Lozama. You know he had it, but gosh, I thought for sure that was going to be a catch.
You would think that Perry Sells only had to run 2 bases because he was already on second. But I think he ran about 3.5 with his run back and then having to run again.
Yep. So
I thought he was going to catch it. He closed well on
He
it.
did. I mean, that was really close. Almost all the way to the fence. I mean,
What,
Did he have
20?
it in his glove? It looked like he had it.
I'm not sure if it was in his glove or not, but I think he was about 20 feet from a home run on that. I mean, that was close. That is for sure the closest we've seen to a home run since I started.
We may have a pitching change here.
Oh, man. I don't know this is the time you're going to do it. I would keep him in there. But Doom Tenori over there calling his boys together. He's calling his base runners and his hitter, and he's going to tell them right now, I don't even have to give you any signs. This is what we're going to do, folks. I mean,
I leave him in. I'm with you. I think we just leave him in. Let him go the distance on this one.
Mm-hmm. Well, you got mound visits, so why not just take a break? You know.
Yeah,
I think you got to keep him in
Yeah,
there.
it's your first one you get. But the next mound break, they do have to change the pitcher, right? Because you only get two. If you do two in the same inning, you got to change the pitcher.
The coach just signaled to the right field. Maybe he was just talking to the guys, but they haven't moved anybody. Everybody's still in the same spot, no change. J-Boy Mendiola looking to try and keep this thing to go, but I'll tell you what, this is a tie and run at the plate.
Do you put him on? Try for a double play?
Oh, I think he's got to try to hit opposite field. Oh, that's going to drop in. That's a ball, but
Wow.
the way they've been
That
calling
looked like a
tonight, I
strike,
thought for sure that was going to be a strike.
It looked like a strike, but from this angle anyway. I mean, that umpire's been spot on tonight, so.
Well, let's see what he's got. So far, Larson struck out in every at-bat, but he did reach on a throwing error. Here comes, down
Wow,
in
it's
the
definitely
dirt.
down in the
Jeez.
dirt.
Good block.
For a backup catcher, that's a great stop.
Yeah, very good stop. Stayed in front of it, kept the ball in front of him. No advancement.
All right, well,
Yeah,
geez.
you really got to keep the balls in front of you right now for the catcher, because if that one gets behind you, that's another run in.
Yeah, you
And
don't
this-
want to see that.
Probably the most amount of pressure that J-Boy's been under on the mound so far. Ooh, that's a shot
that
that's
was
going to
going,
drop
yeah.
in. That's one run that's going to score.
Oh,
he missed
he
it!
missed
He
it!
missed it! Oh, my goodness. Will Cabrera ran the wrong way. 2 runs will score. And now your runner is making his way to third.
He didn't even
And
see
will he
it.
get him out? No. But look at that, folks. It is now 5-4.
I think he lost it in the lights. It was like the Blue Angels.
He
Totally
ran
overran.
past it, yeah.
The ball hooked this way, he ran by it.
Wow. Back-to-back E7s. The way I have the score in here.
Yeah, no question. He's upset with himself.
The pitcher just coming off by himself. He just came out of the
Tired
game. He's
himself.
upset. But I don't think, again, these are fieldable balls that he's doing. It's not like they're going yard on him. J-Boy just totally left, and who's coming back out? Number
I know,
23, who I
looks like
can't
he's trying
see.
to get some attention from somebody up here. Or he's talking to somebody back behind. I'm not
Pitching
sure.
change.
Yeah, there is a pitching change, but I can't see who it is. We're going to find out.
For the natives.
And that's a shame. So that's going to take place here in the 7th.
That's Survivors.
Oh, they're going to let us know who it is. I can't see who it is.
Wow.
But, wow, he's got to be disappointed.
He really does. It's so disheartening, too, because he pitched such a great game. I mean, yeah, he did hit a few guys, but still, he was in the lead going into this inning.
The pitcher's going to be Jason Regis.
Jason Regis, yeah.
Regis.
So what do you think? I mean, he pulls himself out of frustration.
Well, I mean, listen, if your pitcher's going to pull himself, then you got to let him go, right? I mean, he's obviously frustrated. He's had some big hits off in the last 2 at-bats that have really let some runs come in. But you know, I would argue that I don't think either of those balls were, unplayable, or that it was the pitcher's fault. I mean,
Yeah, that's right.
he can blame himself for the hits coming, right? I mean, he can blame himself for I threw a ball that was hit by the batter. But I mean, you got to be able to trust your fielders enough
gotta make a play.
to
That's
make
right.
those. And that last one, he just ran past. Maybe he lost it in the lights, maybe something else happened, but he just ran right past it, and it looked like he was in position to make the catch and just
Ran by him.
ran by it. Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't even see it. He ran way past it. So now this is a tough. This has got to be tough. Look at
this is
these
real tough
throws
to
that
come in.
Jason's got. He's kind of all over.
He's nervous.
And you got a runner the tying runner is on third, and you got
he only has one
go-ahead
out.
run. What's that?
And there's only one out. So, I mean, a sacrifice RBI right now ties the game for you.
You know, and I tell you, I hate to say I told you so, but I go, right when they got that base runner on that when he hit that guy, I go, is this going to be where the rally comes in, the one-out rally?
They're trying.
You always see it.
Well, it's happening now, and Anki Leon Guerrero is coming in to hit. Now, he got on base last inning, and then he got thrown out. But this is his second at-bat of the game, and he's got a chance to be a hero by tying this game. If he does,
wow,
we might be sticking around a little bit longer. Here we go. Low.
First one in dirt.
See, it's tough. It is definitely tough to come in there, especially because if you got a pass ball, this game's knotted up.
Yeah, I mean, this is a tough spot to come in for sure. You're definitely feeling the pressure if you're the pitcher right now.
All right, Jason Rages.
Straight.
Another. No, he's still a little high.
No balls, 2 strikes on the batter. No balls and 2 strikes.
Two balls,
2 balls, no strike, Christian.
All
2
right,
balls,
so
no strike.
2-0 to Anki. Looking to have a little Anki-panky. Ooh, another one.
You know,
3-0.
I know there's a lot of pressure here on the pitcher, but at the same time, like, if you're really an athlete, right, you got to live for these moments, right? This is the moment, this is his chance, right? I'm going to come in, I'm going to clean up, I'm going to save this game, I'm going to save the win for my team, and we can all go out to God's later and celebrate.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I think that's the right mindset anyway, but he's got to be nervous.
Well, that looked like it was
Right
good,
there,
and it was, and he needed that. You just had to throw that thing over the plate when you're up, you're behind 3-0.
Let's see if
Now
it
he's
gives him any
3-1.
confidence. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, you better be.
I am.
Oh, don't worry, we get along better than the other guy. Oh, yeah, he got that one too. 3-2. The count is full. So we get along better than those two guys in the outfield.
3 balls, 2 strikes, count full.
Oh my goodness!
Here
Talk
it is.
about
This is
pressure
really coming
moments
in.
right here.
I mean, bottom of the 7th, tying run on 3rd, 1 out,
Exciting
full count.
game. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, swing it! Punches him out.
2 outs. Wow, that was a big
2
out.
outs. That was big. Yep.
That's going to bring up your third baseman, Henry Fleming. But how about that? Jason Regis, he gets himself in a hole, down 3-0,
Does he
comes
end the
back
game?
and gets 3 strikes in a row.
Catcher making sure everybody understands it's 2 outs.
Really impressive with the mindset here. The pitcher stayed with it, right? He was down 3 balls, no strikes, came back 3 in a row and punched him out. Great job for that young man.
It is 5-4, Ralphie. It is 5-4. That is the score right now. Oh, that one's in there. Ball 1. Yeah, Jaylene's out there cheering for Jason up there on the mound. It is. Its score is 5-4. We're here in the bottom of the 7th. There's 2 outs. There's a run around third base. Henry Fleming is up the bat right now.
You can feel the tension on the field right now, can't you?
I can feel it right here. Oh, it's fouled back.
I'm feeling a lot of the excitement of the game. Not so much tension, just the excitement right now. I mean, a 5-4 game here, bottom of the 7th, 2 outs, tying
Boy.
run on 3rd.
Yeah, it's exciting, but I just everybody it's just I don't know. It seems really tight out there right now. Nervous at this.
Yeah, they're probably feeling a little bit of it, but I mean, if you're watching this game, it's nothing
no
but
question.
exciting. Yeah, it's a
1 ball.
great game. If you're tuning in tonight, you chose the right night to tune in.
All right, well, we got the right night to be covering baseball. Oh, there's a shot. It's going to go to right field. Is he going to catch it? He does! He does! The catch is made by JT Taekwondo. And the Survivors are going crazy. They survive this fierce comeback by the Natives to get their second win of the season with a 5-4 victory. The game ending with a great catch by JT Taekwondo, who's had a great game out here. Oh my goodness, folks. Look at the celebration going on by the Survivors. They got to be super happy.
Yeah.
Fellas, what do you think?
What can you say about this one? You can see they're congratulating the TJ out there right now. He was frustrated. He's got his shirt off. His team answered the bell, though, you know, like made a lot of errors this game, and then they finally made a beautiful play in there in right field.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it comes down to, right? I mean, at critical times, making the right plays, and they got that last out right when they needed it, and here you go. Secure that, second win of the season?
Yeah, that's number 2. Who do we like for our player of the game? I'm going to go with TJ, the pitcher.
J-Boy?
J-Boy.
I think J-Boy is a solid call because for being able to do that. I think J-Boy went that whole game, but then you get Regis came in and played, really closed it out. But I mean, player of the game's got to be Mendiola.
Yeah, I think so too. Wow. I think we should do a surf club giveaway player of the game. Let's get him up here. I'm doing it.
All right.
Hey, let's get J-Boy up here. We need him up here for interview.
J-Boy Mendiola to the press box. J-Boy Mendiola, up to the press box, please.
How about that?
Receive.
I love it.
Here he comes. All right, we're going to do an interview. We'll get player of the game. I think he's coming up right now.
All right.
Well, for those
what
of
a
you
game.
at
I mean,
home,
there was nothing maybe about this.
5-4 Survivors over the Natives.
Well, it's a big win because it's their second win of the season. Let's wait and see this fella come on up here. I got to stand up.
I think he's celebrating with the team. Yeah, I got to stand up with you. Here he comes. Here he comes.
There he is right there, ladies and gentlemen. That's our pitcher. We're going to turn this up a little bit.
Hey, congratulations. Thank you. See that? Great job.
Come all the
in
way
here.
over. Come all the way over. Take the
You
mic.
got unanimous.
J-Boy Mendiola, welcome up here, thank you, young man. All right, so hey, J-Boy, you had a great game. You have been nominated, voted, approved by all of our fans and, of course, up here, us in the press box, as our Saipan Baseball League Game of the Night, Player of the Night.
Player of the game. Wow, you did a fantastic job. So kudos. Great job. One of the things that we saw you out there, you got a little frustrated. Did you take yourself out on the end there, or what happened after that play? What happened?
I felt pressure, so I had to come in and make the right call. So I did what was necessary, and we got the dub.
Dig. And how'd that feel? Now, this is your second win of the season.
It felt good, man. I mean, we came out here, the boys did what we were supposed to do, and everything came through.
Well, you had some struggles out there a little bit. Some of your fielders not always coming through for you. Little defensive errors. Some of the strikeouts that you guys had, the catcher couldn't hang on to it. Now, was that tough for Mox, you think, being out there playing?
This is his first time catching for the season.
Wow, first time. Yeah. And that was definitely someone else's gear, right? That wasn't his gear.
Yeah, because it was too big. He couldn't move around well.
Yeah.
But he did a good job, man. I gave prop to him. For the first time, he did good.
Hey, what pitch was working best for you tonight?
Curveballs.
Yeah, you had that one.
And which pitch was working least for you tonight?
Least on my knuckleball, man. I wasn't doing good on my knuckleball, so I had to change things quick and make it count.
Well, anyway, congratulations on player of the game. Thank you very much for coming up.
Thank you.
And we're going to have a $25 gift certificate for you for Surf Club, but we'll have to get it to you next week. We'll get it to you, okay?
No
we'll get
problem.
it to you.
Great job.
Hey, wait,
Congratulations.
before you go, you want to give anybody you want to credit or to talk about for the game?
I want to give a shout out to myself for putting my team together and having them, coaching them it's an honor.
Yeah, great
Coaching
job.
my own team is an honor.
Well, that was great. I think you did a great job. Oh, man, the guys that you ended up plunking, you didn't hit them lightly. Those guys.
No, because I saw they were hogging the plate, so it was me to decide to move them back or not. So
Did it work?
Yeah, it did.
It didn't. They kept getting hit.
Oh, man. All right, hey, anyone out there like who's watching the game? There are people watching from all over the place. You want to say anything to any of the fans who are watching?
I want to say thank you to the fans and thank you for you guys to come out and on a Tuesday night and show it live.
Absolutely.
That's how it is. We like it like that.
Cheers. Hey, we're going to wrap up the show in a little bit. We'll try and get your contact info to get you to come on and get that certificate for us.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, congratulations. Thanks again. Great job out there.
Well done. Well done.
Thank you.
That's going to wrap it up.
That is going to wrap it up, folks. Hey, thanks for tuning in for a special Tuesday night edition for the Saipan Baseball League Game of the Week. As always, I'm Brad Rosala. With me, you've got
Mario Valentino.
And Robbie G coming at you.
And you've got Jojo Alapuzzo with the Island Image Emotion crew, along with MHS Productions and the production club from Marianas High School. Guys, we also have the statistician of statisticians with Ray Palacios, and we've got Mr. Baseball up here, Darren Flores, who's our PA announcer every night. You'll see him. He's a PA announcer. He's a groundskeeper. He's a manager. He's a coach. He's a player. He's done it all for 32 years, and you'll hear him. As long as his team's not playing, he's up here doing the PA announcing. Folks, thanks from all of us to all of you. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for supporting baseball again here in Saipan. And we will see you again next week, because this weekend we won't be doing the game on Friday. There is a game, so you can come down and watch, but we are going to be covering everything that's going on with the Oceanas Masters Championships over at the track and field. So thanks from everyone out here to everyone out there. Thanks for watching baseball. Thanks for supporting the #1 sport of the Marianas. Take care, everybody. Good night.
Good night.
Thank you, Brad.
Ngoni to faneni ko sinyang waja tu palawan muna gidempo kiri daku esti simenteku kita hoku ni ngaya numapu winai taku